Yo, what is good, Sixer Nation, NBA Nation? What is up? Back again with another game day live show here in the playoffs. Western Conference Finals. It is the OKC Thunder taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Game number 4. Thunder looking to bounce back from a historically bad performance after dominating most of the playoffs. Minnesota, on the other hand, looking to continue on the success that they finally found in Game 3, a game where they performed historically well. They made shots that you wouldn't even imagine about making. Timberwolves trying to make this a series, man. Can they do it? Or do they risk going back to Oklahoma City down 3-1, truly with their backs against the wall? We'll get into it all, man. We'll talk about it. Let's go right here on the Game Day Live show. Let's go, man. Let's go. Hope y'all are doing well. Happy Monday evening. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Happy Memorial Day for those who celebrate. Hope you are all doing well. Welcome on in. Thank you guys for being here. I'm RB, Philly Take with RB. It has been a weekend, but boy, are we back with some more playoff hoops. Obviously, we've been dropping a bunch of Sixers content. We have some videos coming this week. We're talking about draft stuff. We're going to be talking about free agency and other things that could happen. But ladies and gentlemen, we've been keeping up on this playoff marathon. That is right. We're doing as many playoff games as we can. And tonight it is game number 4 of the Thunder and the Timberwolves. So we're going to talk about all of it, man. Hope you are all doing well. I'm RB. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting the channel. Shout out to the members. Shout out to the mods. We were here on Saturday night as the Timberwolves shot, like 60% from the field. They were absolutely ridiculous. They couldn't miss. The Thunder, on the other hand, had what was probably their worst game of the season collectively. Minnesota Timberwolves are 0-3 all time when trailing 2-1 in a best of 7. So they're looking to rewrite history. Part of me feels like the Timberwolves may have gotten some confidence back from last time out. But part of me also feels like maybe the Thunder just had a off night. You know, one of those games that happens once in a while, once in an 82 or 5 times in an 82 game season. You know, where they're traveling and they just, you know, their shots don't fall. Nothing goes the right way. No balls bounce the right way for them. And they just had an off night, you know. So that's kind of how I feel about last game. But tonight will tell the rest of the story. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to turn it over to you. Let me know in the chat right now, how do you feel about this series? How do you feel about this series? What do you think's going to happen tonight? Will the Thunder bounce back on the road against Minnesota? Or will the Timberwolves have a chance to make this a 2-2 series? Do you think they're going to knot it up at 2? Or do you think the Thunder put their foot on the gas pedal, take control of the series, and go back home leading 2-1? Give me your thoughts in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I want to give a couple gentle reminders here. Make sure you hit the like button, man. We're trying to get to 300 likes. That helps us push this through the algorithm. Helps us get our channel in front of more people. Like I said, we're doing these live streams for you, the people. We're trying to have as much fun as we can during the playoffs while the season is still on. And we're constantly pumping out the content for you guys. So if you do enjoy it, man, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of people that have been tapping in, rocking with us, doing our thing. We'll talk about the game last night. Make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss any streams or videos. There have been people that have been tapping in saying, yo, RB, I didn't know you were live. Yo, RB, I didn't know that you dropped the video on this day. Yeah, because you don't have the notifications on. So tap in, hit that notification bell. And also be sure to follow us on all platforms, man. Instagram and TikTok at Philly Take with RB. Be sure to follow me on Twitter/X at RB Philly Take. I talk about everything over there. If you guys are new to the show, I'm RB. I cover the Sixers, the NBA, the NFL, the Eagles, and more. So with that being said, man, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for being here. We're going to give some shout outs in the chat, but I want to know what you think about this game. I want to know what you think about this series. Do you think the Thunder can win it tonight and make it 3-1 and really put their foot on the gas pedal? Or do you think Minnesota at home is going to rile up the crowd and have another big game? I'm going to give you my thoughts here in a few moments. If you guys want to become a channel member and help support the grind even more, hit that link pinned in the live chat. Shout out to all the members. I'm going to be sharing my Sixers draft notes with you guys. So if you want to learn more about draft prospects and everything else going on there, be sure to consider becoming a member. You get the live stream emojis as well. You get the loyalty badges. You get your comments read out first and a whole bunch more. Other than that, how are we feeling, man? How are we feeling? Rick Bennett in the house. Rick, what's going on, man? My boy Rick, longest standing channel member in the house. Let's go, Rick. Let's go, Rick. We got Clint Kreitz in the house. What's up, Clint? Good to see you here, man. We got Ronyel in the house. New channel member, Ronyel. What's good, man? Shout out to the members, man. Thank you guys for being here. Really much appreciated. We got TMB. We got Tika in the house. George, what's up? Teacher got game. What's up? Jalen, what's up? Hope you guys are doing well, man. Tika says, can't wait for the draft to be done. It's wreaking havoc on my Sixer-induced nerves. Well, we still have a lot more draft content to drop. Still doing a lot of research on these prospects. I'm going to have a video out in a couple weeks talking about some second-round prospects. Sixers have pick 35. We'll do some mock drafts. I've been dropping a big board every week. And I also drop a lot of content over on Twitter. So be sure to check us out over there, man. But I'm excited for the draft talk. I'm excited to keep it going. Lots of good discussion over these last couple weeks. A lot of good debates. A lot going on, man. Did you see that Melo and PG clip? They're both real high on Ace Bailey. I did see that. I tweeted about it, man. I'm going to make a video tomorrow talking about some more stuff that came out today regarding Paul George. So we'll get into that. 55 people in the house already. We got 20 likes, man. Come on, we got to get them up to 50. I don't want to keep stressing it, man, but I'm just trying to push this content out to as many people as we can. Like I said, we're working overtime for you guys. This is the off season for the Sixers, but I'm out here every other day grinding these streams out. So if you do enjoy it, man, go ahead and hit that thumbs up for your boy. Clint says, big bounce back game tonight for SGA. Thunder get the win 113-108. You know what, Tika? You know what, Clint? I'm going to have to agree with you. The way I see this game playing out tonight, I feel like last game, sure, it was a confidence boost for Minnesota. I know Anthony Edwards is going to give his best punch. Again, I just don't think they have enough overall to beat the Thunder. Last game, I don't even have the percentages in front of me, but the Timberwolves shot so outlyingly good. Like, you want to talk about an outlier game? They shot so good. The Thunder shot so bad. The game was literally over by halftime. Matter of fact, let me pull up the game now. It was 143-101 the final. Timberwolves shot 57% from the field, 50 from three. Thunder shot 40% from the field and 31 from three. Some of those numbers were inflated too because of garbage time. But the Timberwolves literally did everything right. Every ball bounced their way. And for the Thunder, everything went wrong from the first tip. Now, I do think SGA's got to be more aggressive. I think he leads the troops. I think he sets the tone. In a way, it almost felt like the Thunder just didn't care about giving up that game. But T-Wolves are going to have to come out, replicate what they did. I'm sure the Thunder will make their adjustments. And honestly, I just think the Thunder are too good. I think they've been playing too good. I think they're too they're just in the groove, you know? So maybe Minnesota proves us wrong and they come out with another big game. I hope they do. I hope they make it a tough series, but I just feel like the Thunder have too many options, and I just don't see a way where Minnesota plays as good as they did the other night.
Let's go.
So we'll see. We will see. Welcome into the chat, man. Thanks for being here. Jason 18, member for 7 months. Jason, thanks for being a member, man. He says PG's podcast earlier was crazy. They clowned him bad. Yeah. I didn't listen to the whole podcast. I listened to some of it. I saw the clips that came out. Obviously, there's a whole thing going on with Tobias. I will refrain on giving my thoughts now because I'm going to give them tomorrow in a separate video because I have some things to say to Tobias Harris. But we'll hold off on that till tomorrow. Jason 18, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, man. He says Carmelo Anthony was awesome on the podcast, P. They clowned him to his face. Kind of sad. I'm praying PG turns it around, but dude is almost retired. Sad. Well, Jason, I will say this. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that other players are holding Paul George accountable. I think it's a good thing that Paul George, even himself, realizes how bad he was this past season. Because the only way to get better is to first recognize your failures and your, just your deficiencies. Like you have to be accountable first and foremost. So that's how it starts. The podcast thing is interesting, but the more that Paul George hears how bad he was, maybe the better he will be next season. Maybe the more he'll, train and work on his game and, try to, start eating different or whatever it is to get back in the mix. Like I said, I didn't listen to the whole podcast, but there were obviously some clips that came out. So, yeah. I got some things to say to Tobias, man. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 70 people in the chat. Do me a favor, get us up to 70 likes. Like I said, we've been live streaming every single game, trying to break it all down for you. Let's talk about the Knicks and Pacers game last night. Knicks and Pacers game. What do you guys think about the Knicks and the Pacers? Last night, the Pacers were up by 20. One thing I've learned in this playoffs in totality is that no lead is safe. I mean, literally. Game 3, you thought it was over, right? The Pacers go up by 20. They're at home. They're in front of their crowd. You're thinking, man, they're about to stamp their finals appearance. And the New York Knicks come back. And in the fourth quarter, Karl Anthony Towns in the first 6 minutes had 20 points. Cat had 20 points in the first half of the fourth quarter. I got to give Cat credit, man. I mean, the dude went on an absolute heater. The Knicks were out for the count. And I don't think the Pacers by any means have choked the series away. Similar thing with this series. Like, if the Thunder come back tonight and they put their foot down and they stuff it and they dominate Minnesota, who cares about last game? If the Pacers come out tomorrow night and they lay down the hammer and they smack the Knicks and they win the game, that last game, it is what it is, But at the end of the day, the Pacers definitely choked the game yesterday. They were up by 20. The Knicks were out for the count. Jalen Brunson didn't even play the whole fourth quarter until there was a minute and a half left. They had to rely on bench pieces that haven't even played much. And the Pacers squandered an opportunity. Obviously, it was tough to watch, but I do believe that the Pacers will bounce back. And I think that's all you can do, right? You go into the game tomorrow and you say, man, we're up 2-1. That's what I think the Thunder are doing tonight. Hey, we lost by 40. They just had a stat up. Thunder are the first team ever to win by 40 and lose by 40 in the same playoffs. I mean, that just right there goes to show you how much insanity these playoffs have had. Like how much unpredictability have been involving these playoffs. But anyway, I still think the Pacers got it. I still think the Thunder got it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the chat. We only have 29 likes. Get us up to 100 likes, man. Thanks for being here. Hit that subscribe button. Appreciate y'all, man. Brian Pupper, $5 super chat says, Ace Bailey, no matter what, at number 35, if he's there, I would not be opposed to taking Tahad Pettiford, guard out of Auburn. Dude would be a top pick if 6'4". I think you mean if he was not 6'4". Yeah, so like I said, I've been deep diving on a bunch of prospects. I'm going to drop a video in a couple weeks talking about some second round guys once I get through my first round stuff. Like I said, I'm going to share a draft notebook when I figure out the best way to do it with the channel members. But Pettiford, I will add on to your comment, Brian. I don't know if you saw his combine stuff. Pettiford's a dog, man. Very impressive in the tournament. Good player. Good player. So I don't know if he'll make it to 35, but we'll see. Good player, though. Brian says he's 6'1", but he's a freaking monster. Oh, okay. So you did mean 6'4". Yeah. I don't know, man. These combine measurements are always different, you know, with shoes, without shoes. Every team measures a guy different. They want to give him advantages, but yeah, he's a good player. Had a really good combine showing, played good in the scrimmages. So, yeah. Jason A-Team says Knicks might win if they end up winning game 4. Busy B in the house. What's up, Busy B? Says, hit the like button, folks. That game was wild last night. Pacers should have made it 3-0. Yeah. I mean, they screwed up an opportunity. They blew an opportunity. Like the Thunder last game on Saturday night, Thunder just didn't have enough. The Pacers literally had the Knicks against the wall. Like it was done. They had the Knicks pinned. And they choked. They blew it. They blew it. Keg says T-Wolves win by 15 plus. I don't know about that. Do you guys think the Thunder are rattled? You think the Thunder are cooked? I mean, I think the last game was just an outlier game. Like I said, Minnesota deserves a lot of credit for the way that they played. But, man. Minnesota shot 50% from 3 last game. They shot 40 attempts and shot 50%. Crazy. Tika says, conspiracy theory, any players worn loose shoes and tippy-toed for the height measurements gaining 2 inches. I don't know about the tippy toe, but I mean, they get measured without shoes, so. RB, have you watched film on a dude, Tiro? He's on my list. I'd have to check my spreadsheet, but like I said, I've been watching so many prospects, man. I don't think I got to him yet, though. I know he's on my list, though. Like I said, next 1 to 2 weeks, I should be finished. And then I'm going to put out a couple mock drafts. I've been dropping a draft board every week. Top picks at number 3. Eventually, I'm going to do a couple live streams. We'll do some interactive mock drafts together. And then, like I said, we'll talk about some second round picks as well. We'll make a whole video about that. Still have to talk about free agency, even though there's not going to be a lot of involvement from the Sixers side of things. Free agency could be interesting, right? Couple guys on player options. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, man, we have a lot of content to get into. A lot of things to talk about. And we got some big things in the pipeline, man. So that's why I said, make sure you have the noties on. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow this community. Every stream, every video, just engaging, interacting with us helps out a lot. Like I said, I'm not one of these big juggernaut companies that has a million people working for them. I'm just an independent creator. We have a couple people on our team and we're just rocking out, man. We're trying to grow this thing as best as we can. So every bit of support helps us. $2 super chat from Vincent Saravo. Vincent, thank you so much, man. He says, RB is ace a lock at number 3. We need him badly. Yes, I put out a tweet about that today. There was not a report, but there's a news dump every week that comes out at the beginning of the week from Mark Stein, the Stein Line, and Jake Fisher. Both of those guys have some ins when it comes to the league. They have some sources. And today, I actually tweeted it out this morning. Mark Stein's latest report, he said that the Sixers are very interested, quote unquote, in drafting a dynamic young player to add to the core. And if they end up trading back, they're not going to end up trading far. So that was the newest nugget that we got today. Like I said, I'll talk about this more in a video tomorrow. But it feels like, Vincent, that all signs are indicating that the Sixers will stay at 3. And in terms of Ace Bailey, I mean, it just makes sense. I feel like everything is leaning towards Ace at 3. We went through the combine. We went through the measurements. Jonathan Givony, who covered the entire thing, said that he would 100% take Ace at number 3. I think there's a lot of movement, probably from like 5 to 11 in the draft, which I'm excited to see. Like, I'm really interested to see what happens with like the Raptors, the Nets, the Wizards. Like, do any of those teams get greedy and get antsy and say, we're going to try to move up to take Dylan Harper or take Ace Bailey or one of them? Like, are they going to be willing to give up future draft capital to try to jump up to number 2 or jump up to 3? Would Daryl Morey bite? Would he actually move back? As someone who, covers the team and studies a lot of what goes on the day-to-day, like Daryl Morey, there's no secret, right? Like he looks at Twitter, he looks at probably these, live streamers and videos and podcasts and writers and articles. And I honestly think that sometimes Morey makes decisions that are influenced by what the fan base is saying. Not all the time. But I do think he listens to that stuff. And I think based on how disappointing the season was, I think he's going to listen to the fact that everybody wants to keep the draft pick. Like I would say at this point, that is the more, overwhelming response. Like, let's keep the pick. Let's draft a young piece. So I just don't think Morey's going to mess this up and trade the pick away, but we'll see. We'll see. Vincent says new big 3, Maxey, McCain, and Ace Bailey. Here's OKC starting 5. Once again, it'll be SGA, Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, and Isaiah Hartenstein. For the Timberwolves, it'll be Mike Conley, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle, and Rudy Gobert. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 100 people in the chat. Get us to 100 likes, man. I don't want to keep saying it, but please help support us. Like the show, subscribe to the show, support the grind. You guys are the best. Like I said, we're on a live stream marathon. I'm going to keep going as much as I can, keep giving as many streams as we can. Lots of draft content, lots of videos to drop. Make sure you have the noties on. Don't miss any of them. Let's go, man. Game about to get underway. We're going to get our other scoreboard up here in just a second. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Guys, drop your final score predictions for this game in the chat. Who do you think wins, and what is the final score? I'm going to say Thunder get a convincing win, 125-104. 125-104. Thunder bounce back, and they take it back home, up 3-1. Busy Beast says, RB, don't run from the grind. Support your boy. That's a fact. I don't run from the grind, man. Brian says, I don't understand where the casuals get that Ace is not athletic. The guy dunks everything and crashes the glass. I will say, I mean, again, like, I don't know. I don't want to dive too much into it, but, like, there's still a lot of people telling me that the Sixers should take Con Knuppel at 3. I don't understand that. I've been watching a lot of Constantinople. Like, the guy's floor is very high, but, like, you don't take a floor player at number 3. So, again, it's very interesting. The things we're seeing are interesting. By the way, we are off here in Minnesota. Timberwolves have it first, rocking the navy blue jerseys. Here's Gobert on the pick and roll, drives against Chet. He's stuffed at the rim. Block number 1 for Chet. 3 ball from Williams, and he cashes in on the other end. Big start for Oklahoma City. Here's Julius Randle from the mid-range. He gets it to go. Randle's going to have to be rock solid tonight. I'll tell you that. It's going to be a big opportunity for Julius Randle, who bounced back last game. There's the dribble, the pull-up. That one goes for Williams. We're going to get these stats up here in just a second. There we go. There's the pull-up from SGA. That one's no good. Off the mark. Thunder get it back. Chet, the putback, gets it to go. It is 7-4. Julius Randle at the mid-range, guarded by 2. He's going to turn, lose the ball, and looks like it went out of bounds. Hartenstein knocked it away. Busy Beast is 115-107 Thunder. Keg says 115-100 Wolves. Purple says 123-112 OKC. Ethan says 108-105 Wolves. RB, we have a lot of casuals on Sixer Twitter. I'm not going to disagree. Mike Conley around the screen puts up a 3. He got it to go. Tied at 7. Big start to this game. Fans on their feet. Crowd getting into it, man. Chet gonna drive down the lane, floats it up, missed it short. Hartenstein tapped it back to Chet, down low to Hartenstein, out to SGA. Nice closeout by Ant. Thunder swinging it. Dort pops a 3. That's short. Hartenstein comes down with it again. Williams the pump fake, the drive, the kick. Lou. Dort into the lane, goes up. Fouled hard by McDaniels. Let's go. We got 100 people in the chat. We should have 100 likes. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Let's go, man. Let's go. Come on, man. You guys have not yet hit that subscribe. We got the 43.3. Let's get to 43.4 tonight. Lou Dort gonna knock down the first. But yeah, man, like I said, it takes a lot to scout these draft picks, you know? Like, you got to really go back, watch games, see their body language, their mentality. You know, you got to look at game logs, see, like, what happened in certain games, what happened at certain stretches in the season. Was the team competitive? How'd they play in March Madness, you know? So there's a lot that goes into it. Edwards comes around the screen. They're going to get Randle for an illegal one. They're going to get the first foul on Julius. Yeah, like I said, we've been dropping a Sixers big board every week. I think in about a week and a half, I'll have my first mock draft out. What do you guys think? Should we do a live stream for that? Should we do a live stream mock draft? Give me your thoughts in the chat. Here's Edwards going to drive the lane. McDaniels flushes it down in space. Jaden McDaniels put some emphasis on that. Did they call a foul as well? Did they give him an and one? I think they gave him a late and one. Ball was tapped away by McDaniels, and then he makes the play on the other end. Looks like the foul's going to be on Chet. Yeah, he looked like he got him in the arm, man. And one. Guys, the more you interact in the chat, the more fun we have. Point of this show is to not only give you the game coverage, but to read out your comments, to interact, and to have some fun, have some good hoop dialogue. We are a very welcoming community for everybody as Jalen Williams going to knock down a three on the other end. It's 11-10 OKC. Here's Mike Conley at the top, 37-year-old vet. Jalen Williams up to 8 points already. Here's McDaniels back to Randall. Randall at the top. Randall working against Dort. He's all over him. Randall has nowhere to go. Kicks it out. Conley from the corner. Can't get at the rock. Here come the OKC Thunder. SGA going to cross over. Find Dort. Here's Jalen Williams. Williams up to SGA. SGA going to find Lou Dort. Pops it up from the wing. That one's way off. Chet tried to get the board. Goes out of bounds on McDaniels. Going to stay with Oklahoma City. George, what's going on? It says morning, bro. He must be in another country. George, what's up, man? Guys, let's get to 100 likes, man. We should be there right now. Clint says yes to the live stream mock draft. Thank you, Clint. Scott, what's going on, brother? Thanks for being here, Scott. Shout out to the mods. They've been holding it down, especially with these bots in the chat. Jalen Williams drives downhill, dumps it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein plucked away, fighting for it back. T-Wolves strip him away. Here comes Minnesota. Julius Randle, the pull-up three. Couldn't bank it home. Gobert the rebound. Here's Edwards going to find Conley. Conley to the corner. Wide open McDaniels. And he got the three to fall. It bounced around, jumped up off the square, and fell back in. SGA the drive, the spin, kicks it out. Lou Dort, corner three. It's money. We got a showdown here in Minnesota. Appreciate you all being in the chat, man. I know it's not the same as our regular Sixers show that we have. Conley missed the floater. Gobert goes back up and in with it. I know it's not the same as our normal pregame, live game, postgame, but we will be doing that again next season. So I like to think of this as just a extension of that type of stream. SGA going to pull it up, and that one falls. Enjoy it, man, because like I said, after these playoffs are done, we're not going to be live till October for games, man. We'll be live for other stuff like free agency and all, but let's enjoy these streams while we can. McDaniels a three. That one's off the mark. Chet the rebound. Here comes Jalen Williams, 1-on-3. Now he's going to stop it on the other end. 6:30 to go here in the first quarter. Hartenstein going to find SGA. SGA coming around a screen, drives downhill, uses his shoulder, gets the space, and goes right up and in. 6:15 to go here in the first. Good game so far. 140 people in the chat. Guys, like the show, subscribe to the show. Get us to 100 likes. Randall dribbling, driving, goes through space, kicks it out. Edwards trying to save it. He could not. Throws it right back to OKC. Here comes SGA, the MVP, who had a really down game in game number 3, just like the rest of the team. Only got to the line with 4 free throws compared to 14 in game 2. Here's Jalen Williams going to cross over, drive, kick. Chet at the wing. Blows by Gobert. Tried to stuff it. He was met at the rim. What a block by Rudy Gobert. Here's McDaniels. He drives the lane, goes up, rolls around, and goes down. Timeout, Mark Dagnall. It is 18-17, a 1-point game here in the first quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the chat right now, I want to answer from you. All right, we got 160 people in here. I want to hear you guys in the chat. Don't be shadow watchers, man. Get active in the comments. Helps us out a lot. Who do you think, as of right now, this point in time, question of the day, who is your pick to win the NBA Finals right now? before this game began, what is your thinking? Who do you think's going to win it all? Minnesota, Oklahoma City, Indiana, or New York? Give me your thoughts in the chat. I want to hear from you. I want everybody to give me an answer. See, the beautiful thing about these playoffs, man, is that they've been very unpredictable. There's been a lot of madness. There's been a lot of chaos. But they are very unpredictable, man. It's been a really good playoffs. And my gut tells me that I'm still rocking with OKC. I think the Pacers could be a really tough threat. I mean, shoot, if the Knicks find a way to come back and win this series, you got to give them a chance because they've just found a way to win every series somehow. Even Minnesota, you know? I mean, if Minnesota wins this, like, you got to give them a fighter's chance against Pacers or Knicks. I still feel like I'm rocking with the Thunder, but they have to win this game tonight, or else I'm going to probably go back and forth on the seesaw, you know? Which side's going to fall first? Clint says OKC. Brian says OKC. Lou says OKC. Riaz says Pacers. Sean says Knicks. Busy says Thunder, but the Pacers have a great chance. Tika says Pacers, OKC. OKC gets the win. Keg says OKC easily. Busy says they have been chaotic. Estelle, what's going on? Says Pacers. Scott says Pacers and OKC. So a lot of people are thinking OKC and the Pacers. I think that'd be a good matchup. NBA might not like it for ratings-wise, but I think it would be great. Like I said last stream, you know, we're in this day and age where, you know, we want new teams. We don't want the same two teams going to the finals every year. Like, we want parity. We want, you know, playoffs like these where things are up in the air and there's a lot of anticipation. So I would love to see Thunder and the Pacers. Both teams have never won a championship. Technically, OKC has, but it was under a different city. Yeah, it'd be cool. It'd be cool. Guys, 180 people in the chat. Like the stream. We need 33 more. Get us to 100, man. Let's go. We're grinding out the streams for you guys. We're having a lot of fun here in the comments. Let's get to 43,400 subs a night. Appreciate you guys so much. Let's go, man. Guys, let me know what kind of videos you want to see, too. We have a lot of content coming up these next few weeks, but what kind of videos do you want to see? Is there anything else you would like us to put out there on any platform? We've been doing Q&As on the IG story. We've been doing stat and, you know, breakdown graphics on Twitter. Like I said, put out a lot of different content everywhere. Jalen Williams drives the lane up and in again. Boy, he is cooking, man. Jalen Williams is on fire. He's got 10 points in this game. We're just halfway through the first. Jalen Williams really is the X factor, man. If he can be that sidekick who can just step it up, even if SGA is getting double teamed and stuff, then the Wolves have no chance. Edwards stripped, then McDaniel stripped. Here come the Thunder, and then they call a late whistle. Wow. Wow, they call a late whistle. NBA wants the Lakers and Celtics every year, says Riaz. Yeah, and I don't understand why. Isn't that crazy, man? Like, you have, let's just say, a third of the league that's usually out of it in the first 2 months of the season. Like, why do you want the same teams in it every year? You should want equality with all of the other teams. You should want teams to be as balanced as they can. Equality from the first guy to the second guy to the third guy. You know, we don't want super teams. Here's SGA posting up DiVincenzo. SGA turning. They're throwing him three guys, and he fights right through it. So these are the types of looks. These are the types of looks right here that the Thunder are going to have to battle against, right? These are the types of looks that the Nuggets were throwing at SGA. He's going to have to keep getting aggressive. He was not in game number 3. Rob says OKC. What's up, Rob? Caleb says, come on, OKC. Dakota in the house. Sean in the house. Busy B says, crazy how the Cavs got a gentleman sweep. I wonder if any of these series could be gentleman sweeps. What do you guys think? Do you think one or maybe both will be a gentleman sweep? Give me your thoughts in the chat. Guys, 200 plus in the chat, man. I don't want to be a stickler, but come on, man. We should have 100 likes, bro. All I want to do is push this content out to more fans. We've been grinding all season, all year. It's been a tough year for the Sixers, man. I wish they were in the playoffs. At the same time, it's been nice just, you know, watching these playoffs, learning. Like, that's the beautiful thing about sports, in my opinion, is that you're constantly learning. Like, you know, obviously I do these live streams, I do these videos, but there's a lot of learning that goes into it. Like, I feel like I'm learning every day watching these playoffs, right? Learning how these teams are building, learning how, you know, how to balance veterans with rookies on the team, and like learning how these contracts can like really make or break a team. Like, that's the beauty of this, you know? Every year is a new story. Every year is a new tagline. Every year is a new situation. Things that we haven't seen before. And my favorite thing is being able to come on here with you guys and hear from you in the chat and hear you guys engage. When we do our free agency shows coming up, I want to hear you guys call in, give your thoughts on the team. That's what really makes this a special community. So that's why I want to push this out to as many people as we can. Get the Philly Take brand out there. Let's keep it growing, man. Get us up to 100 likes. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Busy says, anybody but the Knicks can win. Riaz says, Cavs will run it back and win 60 games and get bounced in the second round. Dakota says, not with that attitude. Not sure what that means. Estelle says, more likely to see gentlemen sweep by the Pacers. Rob says, good content. What's up, Rob? Guys, I'm telling you, man, Sixers, it could be their year next year. Like, the East is going to be wide open, especially if Giannis gets traded. I was actually talking to my one buddy, and I think this was yesterday. We were talking, and he was asking me about Joel Embiid. And he was asking me about the 76ers and what I thought, genuinely, like friend to friend. And I don't like I don't bring a lot of personal stuff onto here, but I was being completely honest with him. And I'm going to tell you guys the same thing that I told him. Because he said, look, is Joel Embiid done? Are the Sixers done? I said, listen, man, as crazy as this year's been, as crazy as the last couple years have been, since I started this channel, as crazy as things have been, I go back, I think about Giannis, how Giannis was criticized for years leading up to that championship. I think about how Jokic was called, you know, overweight and just a loser. They called him, you know, I don't know, like lack of like care for the game. They called him every name in the book, right? They called him so out of touch with like being in the USA, like all these things. And what I told my buddy was, it only takes one run to change the narrative, man. Like, I would love to see Joel Embiid have a resurrection story here and prove everybody wrong like Jokic and Giannis did. Like, it only takes one run to change the entire narrative. And next year, it feels like the East is going to be wide open as SGA turns around, spins off for a fadeaway. Beautiful shot. But, yeah, man, I mean, you just got to keep pushing forward. You got to keep pushing forward. All it takes is one run. 3-ball from Reed. That one's money. Naz Reed was cash money in game number 3. They're going to need this same Naz Reed here in game 4 because first 2 games he was out of the loop. 0 for 11 from 3. Last game he was awesome And there's Jalen Williams again, man. Holy smokes.
He's on fire!
Holy smokes, man. DiVincenzo trying to answer. That one comes up short. Thunder going back to Kenrick Williams here like they did in the first couple games for size. Caruso's in as well. Caruso up against Reed. Here's SGA at the top. SGA dribbles and kicks to Williams. Williams pops a three. That one off the back iron, but he's certainly feeling himself. Guys, do you think the Sixers can actually make a comeback run next year? What do you think about the Sixers? Do you think they're planning more for the future? Or do you think they can actually win with the current core intact? Are you off that ship? Or do you think that they can actually run it back and win with this team? Because I think the East is going to be wide open, man. Guys, we got 250 people in here, 88 likes. We need 12 more. Who's it going to be, man? Who is it going to be? Help your boys support the show. Let's go. DiVincenzo at the top, guarded by Caruso. Here's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Walker kicks it back to Reed. The dribble, the drive, the dump off. DiVincenzo for three. It's cash. Thunder need to be able to close out on those shots. And the Timberwolves, it'll be interesting to see how deep they go in their bench. Last game, they got a huge spark out of Terrence Shannon Jr., the rookie, as Kenrick Williams going to hit the pull-up J from the elbow. Terrence Shannon Jr. had 9 points in the first 4 minutes last game out. Walker a three. That one goes. So far, they don't need to dive deep into their bench, but if they get desperate, maybe they will start bringing in a couple of these other cats we saw last game. Like I said, Shannon was a great spark off the bench for Minnesota, but you got to go with your leaders, man, and hope that they can bail you out. SGA going to step back for three. It's an answer. Man, this game has shown a lot of firepower so far, especially compared to the last few. DiVincenzo going to go baseline, kick it up to Gobert. Gobert guarded by Case and Wallace, and they're tied up. They're wrapped up. And they're going to call a foul on Rudy Gobert, so it's going the other way. Case and Wallace comes right in and makes an impact. It's going to be who can out-grit the other team, who can just keep it up and just stay tough, man. Estelle says Sixers next year, thumbs down. Okay, so Estelle's out on the Sixers. Minnesota gets whistled for another quick foul. Tika says all hinges on Embiid and PG's health, and I feel like it's hinged on health every single year, man. Every year, it feels like it's hinged on health. But right now, I feel like the Sixers are like, look, we're going to run this back because we had the vision of these three, a.k.a. Maxey, PG, and Embiid playing together. And if it fails, we're going to fall hard in our face. Like, I think the Sixers season goes one of two ways next year. I'm not going to give you too much yet. We'll see how the offseason plays, how it plays out. But it's either going to go really good or really bad. That's how I feel. Like, we're going to see guys start, we're going to see heads turning quick, or they're going to start off hot next season. That's how I feel. But we'll see. Clint says healthy, yes, if not a few years to go. I mean, if it doesn't work out this year, you're starting to think about 2028, if I'm being honest. I'm just being honest. If it doesn't work out this year, you cannot keep trying to extend this false window, and you're looking at 2028 as the year where you go all in, man. 1 minute to go here in the first quarter, just above a minute. DiVincenzo drives the lane, steps over, floats it up, got it to sink. 34-28 Thunder hold. Here's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the MVP named after Game 2. He had a monster game, 38 points. Here's SGA working against Alexander Walker, posting him up. They bring a double team from the back. Here's Case and Wallace for three. That's off the mark. Hartenstein takes it away from Gobert. Isaiah Joe the first time. It's cash money. The trifecta. Isaiah Joe. So happy for Isaiah Joe, man. So happy for him. Edwards drives through the lane, goes up, drew contact, and one. Guys, get us to 100 likes, man. Get us to that 100, man. Get us to that 100, man. Let's go. Get us to that 100, man. Come on now. Come on now. Get us to that 100. Edwards misses the free throw. Thunder have the ball. Let's go, man. Here's Isaiah Joe up top. SGA kicks. Caruso, corner three. No good. Tapped up. Can't get it. Back to SGA. Dribbling, driving, kicks. Hartenstein up to Wallace. Wallace through the legs. The drive, the spin. Hartenstein. Isaiah Joe for three again. It's short. And Edwards. I think he traveled. Hold on. I think we're all good in the chat, man. Let's go. Hit the like button. Get us up to 100 likes, man. I think we had a quick lag there, but we should be good. 270 people in the chat. You guys are amazing. You guys are incredible. Get us to 43.4K tonight. We're going to hit those yes, sirs. Williams blocked at the buzzer. So the Thunder lead it by 7 to begin this game after 1. Jalen Williams, SGA, a combined 10 for 14 with 26 total points between the two. 13 apiece. Let's go, man. Let's go. We have a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an action-packed game. Lots of back and forth. Both of these teams came out firing. They know what's on the line. They know what's on the line, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 300 people in the chat. Here's what I need from you guys. I need y'all to like the show. I need you to subscribe to the show. Hit the noti bell. But most importantly, drop the yes, sir. Yes, sir. Woo, let's go. Wake them up. Probably a lot of first-time people in here wondering, what the heck is this guy saying? Listen, man, every 100 likes, we let it fly. You ever wanted to scream? If you're in your bedroom or your living room, wherever you're at right now, you want to piss off your neighbors, guess what? Every 100 likes, it's a collaborative effort. It's not only my neighbors anymore. We're pissing off all the neighbors, man. Let's go, man. Piss them off. Yes, sir. Everybody hit that thumbs up button. Get us up to 43.4, man. Thank you guys for being here. Once again, we have Thunder and Timberwolves. Game number 4. We're giving you the live play-by-play. We're breaking it down as it happens. We're giving you live analysis, and we're also reading out your comments. That's what we do here. $5 super chat from Riaz. Fire Take VIP. What's up, Riaz, my guy? RB, help me out. Could Grimes be used in a trade for Cam Johnson? I heard the Nets have interest in Grimes, or could the Nets sign Grimes outright? So, realistically, the Nets are probably the only team that could sign Quentin Grimes, depending on what his value is going to be. Now, the Nets could offer, let's say the Nets offer Grimes, $20 million a year for 4 years. Sixers could match it. Sixers can come in and be like, yeah, we're matching any offer that Grimes gets. But where it starts to get interesting is if the Nets say offered Grimes, $25 million a year. Do the Sixers really want to pay $25 million a year for Quentin Grimes? They could say no. Then he could sign with the Brooklyn Nets. Nets are really the only team that have substantial cap space that could allow, themselves to come in and be a part of a big signing this offseason, whether it's Grimes or somebody else. They have like 50 to 60 million in cap space. So they could sign Quentin Grimes if they want. Sixers can match any offer. Could he be used in a trade for Cam Johnson? Potentially, but Johnson makes more, I believe. So you'd have to work out the numbers. It'd have to be a sign-in trade. Then you get hard capped. So there's a lot more that goes into it. I don't see the Nets trading for Grimes. It would be, I feel like it'd be more beneficial to just sign him outright and hope that the Sixers don't match. But that's my take on it. Let's go. 200 people in the chat here on a Monday night. Isaiah Joe kicks to Caruso as we start quarter 2, and that one's off the mark. And look who it is, Terrence Shannon Jr. Terrence Shannon Jr. is in the ball game now. The rookie, late first-round pick who had a massive impact in Game 3. Jalen Williams steals the pass, and he takes it down the other end of the floor by himself for an easy dunk. Jalen Williams is cooking, man. 15 points now for Williams. Reed drives in, reverse layup. Got it to go through contact. Chet in at the 5 for OKC. It's Jalen Williams again, wants a 3. This one rims out, picked up by Minnesota. 7-point lead for Oklahoma City. The dribble from Walker, the drive, he was plucked, lost it out of bounds, going to stay with Minnesota. Clint says with the late night games, sometimes it's waking the wife. Hey, exactly, man. Got to do it for the stream, you know what I mean? Nah, I'm just kidding, man. Don't scream. Don't wake up the fam. Don't wake up the fam. Brian says 25 million. Grimes can walk. Go ahead, Nets, and pay him that much. Yeah, I don't see him getting 25 a year. Maybe could get 18 to 20. I don't see him going past that. Like I said, I'm going to drop a free agency video talking more about it. But most likely the Sixers will bring him back. Randall backing down Caruso. He gets triple teamed. Finds the dime to the corner. Terrence Shannon pulls up for 3. Can't get it to fall. And we have a foul on Minnesota. So it is going the other way. Tiga says, thing is, signing Grimes with bird rights, his cap hit is not an issue for year 1. His salary hits us year 2 onwards. Well, not necessarily, but I mean, I'm sure the value you could structure it that way as Chet goes down the lane and flushes it home. All depends how the deal is structured. But yeah, the Sixers do have his bird rights, which means they do have the advantage of, well, I mean, they have the right to match whatever offer because he's a restricted free agent. And there's a 3-ball from Walker. Minnesota with a big answer. But yeah, the restricted free agent rights is where it's at. That gives the Sixers the opportunity to match any offer he gets in free agency. Jalen Williams turns, spins, fades, blocked by Conley, gets it back, trying to back him down, turns to his left, kicks it out. Cason Wallace, pump fake. Now he chucks up a triple. No good. Nice box out by Shannon Jr. Here comes Terrence Shannon going full head of steam. Pass Chet, lays it in. The spark plug does it again. Play-by-play with JJ in the house. What's up, my guy? Jalen Williams finds Chet. Chet, the pump fake, the drive. Nice crash. Chet goes up, falling. Got it. What a magnificent finish. Out of the circus. Wow. What a play by Chet. And now Shannon is fouled on the other end by Caruso. Play-by-play with JJ in the house. Let's go, man. Let's go. 228 in the chat. Guys, get us to 200 likes, man. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the show. We're doing as many playoff games as we can. Let's go, man. Shout out to my dude, play-by-play with JJ. How about them Phillies, man? They were on a roll. Terrence Shannon going to knock down the first. We got our boy Scott in here. We got Busy B in the house. We got Riaz in the house. Caleb says Grimes with the Mavs, Sixers, and then the Nets. Nah, I don't think he's going to the Nets. Riaz says Shannon Jr. was pretty damn good at Illinois. He was. He was really good. He fell due to some off-the-court stuff. But he ended up getting drafted end of the first round. And here he is in the playoffs making an impact. The weird thing is that, and I still don't understand what happened with Rob Dillingham, but Rob Dillingham like really doesn't play at all. And he was like a projected top 5 pick. What a bucket there by, is that Isaiah Joe? Oh my gosh. Guys, I can't tell you how happy I am for Isaiah Joe, man. I just can't begin to tell you how happy I am for this guy. My personal interest, I'm hoping for Isaiah Joe or TJ McConnell to get a ring, which most likely will happen. Would you rather Grimes at the backup point or Butler? I mean, the backup point's either going to be Grimes or McCain. Probably will be McCain to start. I'd rather have Grimes at the 2. The Phillies are back. Oh, man. I don't want to get sucked into the Phillies, man. I don't. I'm going to try my best not to. See what happens in the playoffs. Kenrich Williams from the 3. Got it. Kenrich Williams, one of the longest tenured Thunder players, knocks down the corner triple. 8:50 to go here in the second. Conley around a screen. One bouncer to Reed. Out to the corner. Shannon wide open for 3. It's money. I'm like, why hasn't Minnesota been playing this guy, man? Why hasn't Terrence Shannon been playing? 7 points in 3 minutes. Hartenstein throws it down. Yeah, they might have to keep extending this guy's minutes. Shannon Jr. at the corner, going to dribble drive. Tried to find the corner, stolen away by Williams. Here come the Thunder. Wallace, Williams poked away. Minnesota has it. DiVincenzo lobs it down the floor. Walker goes up. Finish with the left hand. Big time bucket. Here's the pull-up. Jay Williams, no good. Hartenstein looked like he fouled somebody. So Terrence Shannon Jr. had 9 points in his first 4 minutes last game. And right now, he has 7 points in his first 4 minutes. So this guy's been awesome for Minnesota. All right, man. So this game is really high-powered, back and forth. DiVincenzo to the corner again. Here's Terrence Shannon Jr. This time it's plucked away, taken away by OKC. Dort down in the paint. Hartenstein bumped and lost it again. Yo, the Wolves' defense has really kicked it into gear. Like I said, it's about whoever can outlast the toughness tonight. Walker down low. Gobert guarded by Wallace. Good foul. Good foul by Wallace. 230 people in the chat. Make sure you like and subscribe. Welcome into the show. Let's go. We should have 200 likes by now. Clint says, how long of a leash does Nurse have? I think he deserves a good shot. Well, we'll see what happens, man. Like I said, everything could change in a blink of an eye. I think it's going to go really good or really bad. Secret, what's going on, my guy? Secret, underdog, the gamer. Play-by-play says, I'm not sucked in just yet. I don't blame you. Gobert misses the first. JJ says, that's why I put quotation marks around it. Jane, what's going on? Don Vito, what's up? Don, what's good, man? Shouts to the members tonight. Rocking in the chat. Guys, make sure you join our Discord. Support us on all platforms. Those links coming through in the chat. I need Ant to score 20 and get going, says Don. Gobert going to miss the second free throw. Comes up empty at the line. 7:15 to go here in the second. NBA Playoff Game Day live show. Thunder leading it by 6. We have a game. We have a series. Cason Wallace from the wing. It's money! 9-point lead for the Thunder. Can they step on their throats, or will the Wolves have an answer yet again? Here's McDaniels to Gobert. Gobert at the top, looking for a shooter. Here's Edwards driving through the lane. He's fouled from behind. He had 4 guys crashing in on him and still found a way to maneuver himself to the basket. That's a beautiful sequence by Anthony Edwards. Riaz says, RB, do you pull for former Sixers? I love that you want to see TJ and Joe get a ring. What about Tobias or Jimmy Buckets? Tobias, no. Ben Simmons, no. You know the rest. Especially after what happened today. I don't know if you guys saw that with Tobias Harris, but I will have a video out tomorrow night. Make sure your noties are on so you don't miss it. Lots to talk about with Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris still finds ways to frustrate me, even though he's not on the team anymore. $250 people in the chat. Guys, we should have 200 likes right now. Hit the like button. Let's go. Come on, chat. I need you guys. Let's go. I'm trying to push this out to more viewers, man. Let's keep it going. The more you guys interact, the more you like and comment, the more people will see this live stream. Let's go. How about Terrence Shannon Jr., by the way, man? How about Terrence Shannon Jr.? Look what happens when a coach actually invests time into a young player and gives him an opportunity. But yeah, Riaz, I'm really looking forward to hopefully TJ or Isaiah Joe getting a ring. Isaiah Joe deserved a lot more opportunity. I'm like the leader of the Isaiah Joe fan base. I was on him before the draft. I was on him while he was with the Sixers. I kept saying he needed more opportunity. He had a couple good games, and then Doc Rivers got the flu. Then he came back, and he was pissed off about having the flu, and he benched Isaiah Joe, and he never got opportunity again. Timothy John McConnell, man, I was going to bat for TJ McConnell. Even before I was doing this for YouTube and Twitter and all. Like, go back to 2017 RB, man. Go back to 2015 RB. Like, I was on the TJ McConnell wagon, man. Like he said on a recent podcast episode, TJ McConnell made a 10-year career out of playing hard. I like guys that play hard, man. I like guys that play hard. And TJ McConnell, this is a guy who was, undrafted and should have never even been in the league. And he busts his butt every single night. And he's become a damn good backup point guard. And he's made good money. And he comes from a basketball family, and he just kept playing hard, man. So shout out to TJ McConnell. Would love to see him get a ring. Tika says, what did Crumble Cookie say now? Just wait till the video tomorrow, man. We have a lot to say to Tobias. You don't want to miss that. Tyler says Tobias is a great player. I wouldn't say great. I don't know where you get great from. He's a decent player. RB, did you watch the game last night? Yeah, I did. We talked about that a little bit earlier, man. This feels like a setup. Doc said Furkan over Isaiah Joe. Oh, man. Hilarious. Jane says, I'm liking on my phone account. Let's go, Jane. RB, I want you to get a ring. When the Sixers get one, you need one. Yo, let them know, man. Let them know to send a ring my way. I would love that. If they ever get a ring. We'll see. Tyler says, buy my eyeballs. Okay, well, you might need to go to the optometrist, but, respect. Tobias Harris is a player. Yeah, I mean, all these guys are players, They're all basketball players. Like I said, Tobias Harris is a good fourth option. He's a good fourth option. He's not a max player, though. I'll tell you that. Salty Sixers fans. Yeah, we're just salty. We're just salty that the guy had 0 points in 29 minutes in an elimination game. Yeah, we're just salty. Spoken well by somebody who has never been a Sixers fan, will never know what it feels like. I'm tired of everybody blaming Sixer fans for these guys getting paid $50 million and not showing up. Like, I'm getting tired of people trying to blame Sixers fans. It's ridiculous. Sixer fans are not the guys that scored 0 points in an elimination game. Here's Alexander Walker going to find McDaniels. Back to Alexander Walker. Now Edwards. Edwards coming around a screen. Maneuvers his way. Kicks it back. Walker for three. It's money. It's money. Like, over the years, man, I just had to go to bat against so many people. As Chet, wow, what a shot. Chet answering with his own. Edwards to Gobert. Here's Gobert working against Chet. And Chet steals it away. Chet up the floor. Williams against three guys. Nice crash, and he threw it away. Threw it to the wrong team. McDaniels, DiVincenzo in transition. The drive, dumps it under the rim. McDaniels goes up and lays it in. 56-51 is the score. SGA going to pull up a three. That one's off the back iron. Tapped away by Edwards. Going to stay with OKC. Like, the crazy thing to me, too, is, like, people will blame Philly fans, yet they're probably the most diehard fan base when they really love a player. Like, Philly fans will really go head over heels for any player. And yet they want to blame Philly fans for the lack of support. It's ridiculous. You have fans in other cities that golf clap the entire game. Yet, look at the entire crowd here in Minnesota. They're sitting down. Everybody at a Philly playoff game would be standing up for a majority of the game. Simple as that. Here's McDaniels at the wing, working against Chet. Puts up a three. That one rolls off. Rebounded by the Thunder. SGA looking to get going here in quarter number 2. SGA using his shoulder, getting some space. Floats it up. It's short. Gets his own board. Goes up again. Tried to get the whistle, and he did. 270 people in the chat. Let's go. Like the show. Subscribe to the show, man. Come on. Come on. 65 more likes. Get us up to 200, man. Harris 0 points in Game 5 versus Knicks. Game 6, but yeah, exactly. If Tobias gave us half the effort he gave Detroit, who knows what could have happened. Yeah. Bunch of what-ifs for the Sixers franchise. But yet, we're the ones to blame. It's crazy. Estelle says Harris was the only player who'd take a nap on his feet in the fourth quarter and hide behind the opponent. SGA going to knock down the free throw. 57-51. Thunder out-rebounding Minnesota. Pretty much beating them in most statistical categories. DiVincenzo a long three. That one off to the wide. And Chet almost fell down, but picks up the ball. SGA working against Julius Randle. 4:25 to go. Pulls up a three. Got it. The MVP, SGA. Makes it a 9-point game here in Minnesota. He's got 17. And he has awoken here in quarter number 2. Pull up McDaniels. It comes up a tad short. But we have a foul. Who's it going to be on? Lou Dort's clapping in Gobert's face. They're talking it up a little bit. I feel like this one, I mean, I feel like I say this every game, or have, other than last game, but I feel like this is going to come down to the wire, man. Feels like a very back and forth game. Busy says, I need to see Embiid on my TV because these centers are pathetic. Joel Embiid, I mean, these centers, they wouldn't even be able to shine Joel's shoes. First one good for DiVincenzo. Really is crazy how close Joel has been to the conference finals. JJ says, You know what? I would love for you guys to hit the like button for the GOAT. Let's go, man. Thank you for the kind words, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot. Let's go, guys. 60 more likes. We should be there right now. Come on, man. Don't be a fraud in the chat. It's all love and support out here. Chat going to find Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams coming around his screen. Williams, SGA. 7 on the shot clock. SGA turning off balance. They give him the whistle. Gobert is irate. He's yelling out obscenities. He's pissed off. Probably did give him one there. Jane says we're built different. Don says SGA shot so pure. Busy says what JJ said. Charles, shout out to your son, man. Let's go, Charles. Brian says, what does Rudy Gobert do? I've been saying that all playoffs long. I've been saying that all playoffs long. Matter of fact, I said that in the first round. I said that Rudy Gobert would be the Achilles heel for Minnesota. Ask anybody. I've been saying it all playoffs long. Rudy Gobert does not do anything to help this team. He's a good rim protector within 2 feet of the rim. If Minnesota had a center that could stretch the floor as well, like a Miles Turner at least, they'd be in the finals, man. Minnesota has a really good squad. But Rudy Gobert still has not done anything to impact this series. Other than sit in the dunker spot, put down a couple putback dunks. He's got a couple nice defensive blocks under the rim. All they're doing is targeting him, though. Edwards around the screen. He's got to pull it up in contest, and that one is short. Gobert gets the rebound. This time he puts it up, and he's fouled. 5 first-round picks for this guy. It's crazy. Wild, man. Wild. RB, you said if things go really good or really bad, man, can you imagine if we end up in the top 4 in the draft, we can get Cameron Boozer? Don't want to think of that, actually. Yeah, I don't think there's any chance the Sixers end up top 4 next year. I don't think there's any chance, but if they do, man, that'd be wild. If the Sixers end up top 4 in the draft next year, then they've probably blown up the team at that point. Like I said, if it doesn't work out this year, you got to start looking towards 2028. That's really where things could happen. Like, I haven't even thought about the future yet. I'm sure we'll talk about it more towards the season, but I'd fully be willing to go full OKC if the Sixers don't make it happen this year. Like, I'd be willing to just go full Sam Presti, should have been Sam Hinkie, and just try to get like 10 first-round picks. Not get rid of everybody, but you know what I mean. Busy says, that's the question of the series. What does Rudy Gobert do? Facts. What does Rudy Gobert do? Well, he hit 1 out of 2 free throws that time. 3:10 to play here in the first half. Lou Dort, the pump fake, drives into the lane, kicks it back. SGA for 3. It's off this time. Here's Mike Conley working on SGA. Conley coming around his screen. Conley kicks to Randall. And now we got a foul on SGA. 280 people in the chat. Come on, guys. Come on. We're almost halfway to 200. Let's go. Timeout on the floor. Come on, man.
Yes,
Let's go, chat.
sir.
Let's go, chat. If you guys want to become a channel member and support your boy, hit that link pinned in the chat. We're also flowing it through the chat right now. Be sure to join the Discord and follow us on all platforms. Guys, we're dropping gems everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Mods, drop the links in the chat. Let's go. Follow us. Follow RB, man. If you guys are new, I cover the Sixers all year long. I cover the NBA as well, on Bleacher Report as well. We also cover the Eagles on another channel. We're pumping out coverage every single day. Guys, somebody tweeted at me the other day, and I'll be honest, I had some trauma from it. You guys want to know why I had trauma? Well, even if you don't, I'm going to tell you anyway. In 2018, right, Sixers had the 10th overall pick in the draft. And they selected a man by the name of Mikal Bridges. The Sixers then traded that pick and they traded it to the Phoenix Suns. The fact that they traded Mikal Bridges away was already traumatic enough. They get Zaire Smith, who almost died from a peanut allergy. Shout out to Zaire Smith. But do you guys know who the pick after Mikal Bridges was? Do you know who the 11th pick in the 2018 draft was? Do you know who the 11th pick in the 2018 draft was? I forgot about it till somebody reminded me. And it gave me more trauma, man. Do you know who pick 11 was in the 2018 draft? Do you know who pick number 11 was? Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. It was a man who was, let's see, how old? I think he was 18 or 19, out of Canada, went to the University of Kentucky, played for Coach Calipari. He was drafted by the Charlotte Hornets and subsequently traded to the LA Clippers. His name is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Ladies and gentlemen, the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft was Mikal Bridges. The 11th pick was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The 12th pick was Miles Bridges. The 14th pick was Michael Porter Jr. And the 17th pick, Dante DiVincenzo. The 18th pick, Lonnie Walker. Funny enough, who's now a Sixer. 19th pick, Kevin Huerter. 21st pick, Grayson Allen. 25th pick, Mo Wagner. 26th pick, Landry Shamet. 33rd pick, Jalen Brunson. 36th pick, Mitchell Robinson. 42nd pick, Bruce Brown. 46th pick, DeAnthony Melton. 54th pick, traded to the 76ers, a man by the name of Shake Milton. I say all that to say that the Sixers allowing Brett Brown to be temporary GM has ruined my life. I'm just kidding. My life is okay. But come on, man. Come on, man. Why couldn't y'all have just traded back one pick and taken Shai? Why couldn't y'all have taken Shai? Anyway, man, we are halfway to 200 likes. Let's go. 288 in the chat. Let's get to 200 before halftime. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Welcome into the show. We're doing as many live streams as we can here in the playoffs. Jalen Williams kicks it back to Shai. Shai dribbling, driving down the lane, floats it up off the back iron. No good. 7-point lead for OKC. Randall turning. Randall spinning. Back to his left. Puts it up off the bank. No good. Edwards gets the board. Out to Conley. Conley up top. McDaniels for three. No good. Gets his own rebound. He drives the lane. Misses it again. Dort couldn't grab it. And Randall is fouled. Let's go, chat. Jane says, every time you do the horn and the yes, sir, my mom goes, is that RB from 20 feet away? Let's go! Mama Jane in the house! Woo! Yes, sir! Shout out Mama Jane. Listen, man, that's what we're here for. I'm here to wake up your families, your next door neighbors, here to wake up your neighbors' neighbors. Like I said, man, we're here to watch games. We break them down in real time. But most importantly, we're changing the way that media is looked at, man. This isn't a TV broadcast. I'm not going to sit here in a suit and a tie and, tell you about what Julius Randle did when he was 6 years old and then go to a commercial. I'm going to play my air horn. I'm going to piss off my neighbor, and I'm going to drop a yes, sir. That's what I'm going to do. This is the new media. All right. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander drives downhill, goes up, and lays it through. SGA's cooking. SGA's cooking. Here's Mike Conley. Conley's been quiet tonight. Here's Ant Edwards. Knowing that this is a legacy game, Edwards kicks up to Conley. 7 on the shot clock. 5, 4, 3. Conley using his body to create space. Missed the floater, and he didn't hit any rim. The shot clock winds out. 7-point game. 1.5 minutes left in the first half. Let's go, guys. Come on. Like the show, man. Chat is slacking right now. Come on, bro. Which one of our GMs traded away Bridges? None of them. We had no GM, bro. It was Brett Brown. He was appointed temporary GM. Yeah, that's what the Sixers do. That's how crazy it is. Brett Brown traded him away. Our coach, who was our interim GM, who was on the way out. Mike Conley, back up top, finds Reed. Reed puts up a 3. Missed it. It's insane, bro. When you think about all the moves the Sixers have made, it's like you almost can't even draw up a sequence that bad. Williams pump fakes a 3. Up to SGA. SGA guarded by McDaniels. Using his shoulder. Now he gets doubled. They're showing a lot of doubles tonight to SGA. It hasn't really mattered much. Wallace with the high arcing layup. And he was fouled on the finger roll. So he's going to the line for 2. And R says 3:45 a.m. right now. Neighbors not happy. Oh, man. You know what you guys need to do? You need to hook up this live stream to like a big speaker. Or if you throw me up on the TV, I've realized a lot of people have started watching YouTube on their TVs now. So maybe you guys got me like mounted up on the TV screen right now. If you got one of those like little bars, those TV speakers, connect me up to that. Turn it up as loud as you can. Let that thing radiate through your wall, man. Let's go. Let's go. Where's everybody tapping in from tonight, man? Where you guys watching from tonight? Conley going to find Naz Reid. Reid at the top. Kicks it down low. Smacked out of bounds. Going to stay with Minnesota. Tika says, screw my client today. I'm leaving for lunch without him, getting crispy, beer-battered, gummy shark, and chips. He'll be crying when I get back. Tika, you are an interesting cat, man. What is crispy, beer-battered, gummy shark? Edwards going to drive downhill, steps over, took a hit from Chet, and Randall met him at the rim. They just call a jump ball? They just call a jump ball? What was that? What was that? How's that a jump ball? What happened to the Pacers in the fourth quarter? They choked, man. Simple as that. Busy says, fraudulent activity detected, or should I say non-activity? Let's go. 40 more, man. Come on. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're out here grinding out these playoff games for you, man. After these last several games, we're not going to have any more game streams till October, man. Let's go. We'll have some free agency and draft shows, but that's about it. And our videos, of course. Make sure you watch the videos. 20 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Thunder won the tip. I don't know why it was a jump ball, but it was. Here's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander holding for 1. He comes around a screen, drives the lane, kicks. Wallace wide open in the corner. Missed the 3. SGA the board. Steps back, steps through. Couldn't bank it home. The tap again is no good. So 3 attempts, and they all missed. So we are going to halftime. Anthony Edwards, 4 points in the first half. Julius Randle with 5 in the first half. They have 9 total points between the two. Last game, they had 54 at halftime. That just goes to show how crazy this series is. Now, I told you, man. I said that the Thunder have an opportunity to take this game and step on their throats. Now, again, it's very close. We're going to go through the stats here. But, I mean, this second half is going to really determine the series, in my opinion. It's going to determine the whole thing. Where's everybody tapping in from tonight, man? Let me know in the chat. We got Basketball Goated from Texas. Clint says, I'm in the basement and my son can hear the horn 2 floors up. Let's go, man. Yes. Yes, sir. That is my goal, man. That is my goal. I want to get this air horn flying throughout your entire neighborhood. Let's go. Let's put everybody on, man. Scott tapping in from Sydney, Australia, 11:47 a.m. on Tuesday. Holy crap. You're 14 hours ahead of me. That's not even real. Is time even real? 14 hours ahead of me. Tonight we're in Chesapeake City, Maryland. Let's go. Maryland in the house. Scott knows what battered gummy shark is. What is battered gummy shark? What is battered gummy? I really want to know. Sounds like the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. Might be amazing though. I want to know. I want to know. Minnesota's got 3 big men. Why the offense not running through the paint? Because Gobert can't do anything. Gobert's like a walking stick. The dude's literally a scarecrow. He can't do anything offensively. Been saying it all playoffs, man. Ant's going to have to step up, though. Same thing with Julius. We got Clint tapping in from Ontario. Let's go, man. Let's go. Everybody's tapping in. We have India in the house. Love from India. Let's go, man. We have everybody in the house, man. JJ says, I sounded the alarm clocks in my house. My mom told me to turn it off. Let's go, man. Let's go. We are starting a movement, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. If you guys have not yet, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Once again, we're going to be dropping a ton of draft content over the next 4 weeks. We've dropped a ton of videos already. Check them out. We have big boards coming out, mock drafts, prospect breakdowns on all of our platforms, man. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Drop all the links down below, mods. Yo, get these bots out of here, man. They're invading the chat. What's up with these bots, man? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about this game, and we are going to preview the second half. Who do you guys think is going to win this game? Drop it in the chat right now. Thunder or Timberwolves? Now, before I proceed any further, since Tika's playing us in the chat, I need to look up what the hell a battered gummy shark is. Beer battered gummy shark. That's what we do here at the end of May on our live streams. That's what you do. You would never get this on ESPN, man. We are looking up what a beer battered gummy shark is. Beer battered gummy shark with homemade chips. What is this? Beer battered gummy shark is a dish where gummy shark fillets are coated in a batter made with beer and flour, deep fried and crispy. Popular choice for fish and chips. Okay, so it's like fish and chips. But what's the gummy shark like? We talking about like an actual shark that's just what was I saying earlier in this stream, man? You learn something every day on here, man. You learn something every day on here. I did not know what a beer battered gummy shark is. I'll tell you that. So this is a type of shark. It's called gummy shark because of its teeth, which are arranged in a pavement-like pattern called Sweet William. Bro, what? Gummy sharks are supposed to taste like fruity, sweet-flavored combination of blue raspberry and other fruits. Yo. Kind of reminds me of that one. What was that, like a gummy? You know what I mean? Those like gummies that are shaped like sharks. Is that supposed to imitate that? I'm pretty sure there's like a candy that looks like that. Yeah, the gummy sharks. Is that what it tastes like? That's what it reminds me of. I'm not gonna lie, those little shark gummies, those things used to hit pretty well, man. Anyway. Goes well with beer. Okay. Listen, man, my Australians out there in the chat, I know we got a lot of Australian fans on this channel. I'm going to vow to you guys, I will make a trip out to Australia. I will make a trip to Australia eventually. What town should I go to in Australia? Rudy Gobert is a gummy bear. He really is, man. Small shark in the Caribbean, most around Turks and Caicos. Thunder will get the W, says Timothy. Toothless shark. I don't think my taste buds are mature enough to eat shark. I hear you. I'll try anything, but yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. It's interesting. Is Ant overrated? No, I wouldn't say he's overrated. Jay says yes. Those sharks are good. All right, man. Back to our regularly scheduled program now that I've learned what a beer-battered gummy shark is. So this game's pretty simple, man. The Thunder are making shots, at least in the second quarter, and the Wolves are not.
Let's go.
Now, it is 65-57, and when you look at the percentages, the Wolves are actually shooting better from three-point range. They're at 44%. Thunder at 41%. But I feel like the Timberwolves started off really hot. I feel like they slowed down a lot in the second quarter. Matter of fact, I'm surprised that the Wolves are even in this game. Like, if it wasn't for the punch from Terrence Shannon Jr., who had another great impact off the bench in this game, he had, 7 points in 5 minutes. They got 11 out of Alexander Walker in 10 minutes. DiVincenzo with 7. If it wasn't for those specific bench minutes, the Wolves probably would be out of this game because Anthony Edwards has been nowhere to be found. Matter of fact, how does I just peeped. Anthony Edwards has 2 shot attempts. Is that right? Anthony Edwards has 2 shot attempts? What's going on, man? I feel like if anybody, the Timberwolves have really made a statement defensively. And SGA's got 21 in this game, 21, 5, and 6. But SGA has found ways to fight through the double teams. And every time SGA crashes, the Wolves have 3 guys shadowing him. And he's still finding ways to get to the rim. Anthony Edwards only has 2 shot attempts. That's crazy. Rudy Gobert has 2 shot attempts. Well, that's expected. But McDaniels, 12 points. Randall's only got 4 shot attempts. Thunder are doing a better job than we thought. I mean, in no way, shape, or form should Anthony Edwards have 2 shot attempts. That's crazy. But the bench has really saved them in this game. I mean, they got, 30 bench points? 30 bench points. And Naz Reid and DiVincenzo have played the most minutes with 11. As for the Thunder, they've gotten a little punch out of their bench, but really it's been the SGA and Jalen Williams show. Jalen Williams had 13 points in the first 6 minutes. Looked like he was going for a 40-point game, which he still can. But, I mean, really, if I'm the Timberwolves, I'm actually kind of encouraged in this game that Anthony Edwards has only taken 2 shots, and yet they're still in it. They're still in it. This game, this half is going to determine everything. This second half is going to determine everything. Now, it's either going to be the Thunder step on the gas pedal and they get into that groove that I was talking about last game where, they just start hitting shots they don't miss. Or Minnesota is going to kick it into gear. Edwards is going to come alive in the fourth quarter, and Minnesota is going to make this a series. So that's kind of where we're at, man. I think this is going to be a good game. This is going to be a good second half. Now, I've said that in game 1 and 2, and then it ended up being a blowout. So let's see what happens. $5 super chat. Brian Pumper says, we got dudes talking about Laurie marketing for PG Number 1, number 35. These Jazz fans need a reality check. Daryl Morey does not lose trades. Yeah, I don't think the Sixers are going to do business with Danny Ainge. And even if they do, they're more likely to piss him off. A lot of people have asked me, you know, would you trade the pick for Lauri Markkanen? And, I mean, I don't think I would. I think based on what we're seeing in these playoffs, you know, Lauri's going to be making $35-40 million a year the next 4 years. Injury history. I just don't think it's worth it. I think you got to bank on a young player at this point. If the right trade came around, maybe. But if Joel Embiid was a certain, you know, I'm going to be healthy and play 65 games next year, same thing with Paul George, I'd say, all right, Markkanen's the final piece for sure. Like, you know that he's going to put you over the top. We still don't even have an update on Joel Embiid yet. So I'm cool with keeping the pick. I'll be honest with you, man. Greg, I didn't even realize that Edwards only had 2 shots. That's pretty odd. That's pretty strange to me. I thought he had at least like 5. But I don't know, man. Interesting. All right. Right now in the chat, I want you guys to drop, who do you think is going to win this game? Thunder or the Timberwolves? I want your honest opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm RB. We cover the 76ers all year long. We drop videos almost every single day. We go live for every Sixers game of the year. And here in the playoffs, no Sixers this year. We've been live streaming as many playoff games as we can. We have 320 great people in the chat right now. Here's what we need. 22 more people to hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to our channel. Help us get to 43,400 subs. Can we get there? Can we get there tonight? We need 63 more subs. Let's go. Like the show. Subscribe to the channel. Who do you guys think is going to win this game? I'm going to stick with my original prediction. I don't know if it'll be like a game 1, game 2 where the Thunder blow them out, but I'm telling you, once the Thunder get into that groove and they just start dialing in, they get to a point where they just start going crazy. And the Wolves better be ready for it. Anthony Edwards, this could be a legacy second half, man. Like, you know, obviously you're young and everything, but this is where your team needs you. You're supposed to be the leader of that squad. And it's just unacceptable to have 2 shot attempts in the first half. So that's where I'm at. Also, just so you guys know, man, for my Sixers people out there, like I said, we're going to be dropping a ton of videos going live over the next several weeks leading up to the draft. I cannot wait. Draft's going to be fun. Free agency is going to be fun. We have a lot in store. I cannot wait, man. Cannot wait. If you guys have any other video ideas you want to see in the chat, drop them for me, but appreciate y'all being here, man. I know it's the off season, but the fact you guys are tapped in with me, I love it. I love it. We got people tapping in the chat saying that we're waking their families up and their neighbors and everybody's getting involved in it. Let's freaking go, man. Best community in the world. Brian says, y'all want the 3rd pick, 3 first minimum and a young talent. Let's go, Brian. Brian, you're that GM nobody's going to like talking to, man. You're like Howie Roseman. They're going to try to block your number. I like it, though. Let's see. OKC. It looks like a consensus OKC vote in the chat. Banj, what's going on, man? We got Scott in here holding it down against the bots. Let's go. OKC winning, the other team employs Rudy Gobert. There you go. 300 people. How are we not at 200? That's what I'm saying. We need 17 more. Let's go. We got our boy Play-by-Play with JJ in here. Let's go. If you guys have not yet subscribed to Play-by-Play with JJ, go check out his channel and support him as well, man. Another creator on the grind, man. Another creator grinding. Let's go. Let's go, man. I'll be dropping a video tomorrow talking about 3 different topics. One of them, sneak peek into tomorrow, is Tobias Harris and what Tobias Harris did today that has once again pissed off the Sixers fan base. And, yeah. Also, guys, we got something big in the pipeline. So you don't want to miss it, man. I'm talking big. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, you gotta stay here for the journey, man. Stay here for the journey. We got some big things in store, man. Big things in store. Let's go. JJ says, I broke my bat and woke up the neighbors. Let's go. I want you to lose your mind, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Jalen Williams working against Julius Randle as we start off the second half. It's now or never. Caruso chucking up a three. That one was dirty. Oh, did you see it? That might have been the wettest three of the entire postseason. Holy crap. One thing is definitely assumed now in the playoffs, though. No lead is safe. Pacers choked a 20-point lead yesterday. Knicks choked a 17-point lead in game one. No lead is safe in these playoffs. Conley floats it up, missed it. Gobert taps it, missed it, taps it again. This time it goes. Rudy Gobert gets the putback. Let's go, man. There's Chet Holmgren working up top. Chet and Hartenstein need to get going here in the second half. Chet misses the layup. By the way, interesting lineup change here to begin the second half. Mark Dagnall went with Caruso over Hartenstein. So that's interesting. SGA going to miss the shot. How many fouls does he have? 2 on Hartenstein. So I think he just went matchup based. Brought in the better defender in Caruso. He's got Chet playing the 5 against Rudy, which I think is smart. Here's Jalen Williams going downhill. Drives up against Gobert. Missed it point blank. Here's Anthony Edwards driving right past Chet. Goes up and scoops it in. Mark Dagnall is going to have to keep his eyes on this here. Can't let them penetrate the paint like that. Here's SGA working against Conley. SGA backing his way down. Now a double team. SGA's got to get rid of it. Somebody's open. Here's Caruso. Pops up a 3. This time no good. Yeah, all my channel members in here, I see a ton of them. I want to see those emojis in the chat. Let's light up the chat, man. Edwards kicks it out. Conley from the corner. It's good. Mike Conley makes it a 4-point game. The Timberwolves are on a run, and here we go. Come on. Come on, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we need 11 more likes. We need 11 more likes. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Like the stream, subscribe to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out here live streaming as many playoff games as we can. It is 10 o'clock at night in the off season. We are out here pumping out these streams for you guys. You guys are the best. Let's go. Let's go. Let's give some shout outs in the chat, man. If you guys are in here, drop a comment. We'll shout you out. We got Thomas in the chat. What's going on, man? We got Estelle, Banj, JJ, Busy B, Ron Yell in the house, Daytoven, Banj. Let's go, man. Possible trades for the 3rd pick, maybe? Yeah, we're definitely going to be dropping a video about that, man. We got Jane in the house. Estelle. Halloween says, shout out to the Philly fans keeping it real. We got you, man. Let's go. Let's go. 7 more, baby. I want to know what time it is where everybody's tuning in from. What time is it where you guys are watching right now? It is currently 10:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time where I am broadcasting from. Let's go, man. I'm so fired up to keep doing this content, man. Guys, I have something big in the works, man. That's all I'm going to say for now. I'm going to say it for now. We got some big things in the works, man. Busy says, I feel like I'm playing whack-a-mole with these bots. Let's go, Busy. Busy's out here playing defense. Defense. Yeah, Busy B. Real busy tonight playing defense on these bots. Let's go. 340 people in the chat. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, I could come on here and I could talk monotone. I could be like, hey, what's going on? Here's the layup and the drive. They kick it. 3-ball. But nah, I'm fired up, man. I'm on here giving this my all. Shout out to content creators, man. They're out here grinding. All the live streamers streaming this game right now. Don't even know who's streaming this game right now, but shout out to you. You got to really love it. We're loving this stuff, man. We have people tapping in all across the world. I never thought I'd be talking to people all across the world, man. 12:09 p.m. on a Tuesday. That's crazy, Scott. In Sydney, Australia. Where's everybody tapping in from, man? CJ, just subscribed new. What's up, CJ? Welcome to the family. Let's go. If you guys are new, man, drop a new in the chat. We need 5 more likes. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? These Minnesota fans finally stood up as they steal the ball away. Conley to Edwards. He lost it. He lost the breakaway, and then we have a foul on Lou Dort. 4-point game. Facts, JJ. No suits here. No suits and ties, man. This is the new media. I'm out here with a hat and a t-shirt on, giving you guys the coverage, man. We're giving you guys the coverage, man. Let's go. Jane tapping in on November 3rd, 2039. Let us know how it is. Let us know how it is. Conley, Gobert drives into the rim, slams it down. Rudy. Oh, Rudy heard us. He said, RB, shut up. Rudy actually jumped higher than a curb. Shea lays one up and in. We got a ball game. Yeah, I just saw Rudy Gobert actually jump. That's crazy. Edwards going to find Conley at the top of the arc. Pops up a triple. No good. Picked up by Hartenstein. CJ tapping in from Mississippi. Let's go, man. Basketball says, I'm new. What's up, man? Welcome to the fam. Another miss by the Thunder. Are they choking? Could it be? Conley, Randall, Edwards, wide open. He missed. Edwards only has 6 points, and this is a close game. Thunder looking to answer. Here's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander around the screen. The drive and the kick. Williams down the lane. Floats it up. Missed it. Busy says he came out for food going back to sleep. Edwards lost the ball again. Yo, what's going on with Ant-Man? What's going on with the Ant-Man? Here's SGA. Minnesota has now turned it over a total of 14 times. SGA behind the back. He dribbles down the lane, turns and spins. SGA guarded by Rudy. He's got him one-on-one. Let's see what he does. Shea crosses over, drives, fades away. Missed it. Wallace to Williams for 3. Bang! J-Dub, as they call him, comes through with another big shot. Woo! Second chance points, man. Second chance points. Mike Conley going to drive, kick out to Edwards. Edwards going right down the lane. Lost it again. Poked his pocket. Wallace, Williams, behind the back dish. Wallace stuffed at the rim. What a play by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. It went out of bounds. What a play. Him and actually, it was Jaden McDaniels, I think. It was Jaden McDaniels. Wow. That's a big-time transition block, man. What a pass that was. Yo, we got 200 likes. You guys didn't even tell me. Hit the yes, sir, in the chat. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Wake them up. Yes, sir. Every 100 likes, man. We wake up the neighbors. 3-ball SGA is short. One day the neighbors are going to come over knocking on the door. They're going to call in the popos, man. They're going to take me out in cuffs, but it's all good. Like I said, man, we do it for the community. Let's go. One more time, man. Yes, sir. Wake them up. Wake them up. Let's go, man. SGA going to kick back to Cason Wallace. 7 minutes to go in the third. Wallace pulls up the J. It's money. 75-66. 9-point game. Let's go, man. Glad you're covering this game. Hope Philly does well next season. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the kind words. Edwards for 3. Can't get it to go. Gobert gets the board, goes up. And he was hacked on the wrist. Yeah, how come every time Rudy is driving to the rim, it looks like a guy like, I don't even know. It looks like a guy trying to walk a tightrope while carrying a server's tray. This dude really has no, like, grasp of the basketball. Crazy. We got Scott dropping the yes, sir. Band dropping the yes, sir. Basketball dropping the yes, sir. Ron Yell, JG, JJ, let's go. Chat's on fire. Drop some fire emojis in the chat. Drop some fire emojis in the chat. You know what we do here. We get busy, man. We get busy. This is not your normal broadcast, man. Like I said, this isn't ESPN. No offense. I'm here to bring the energy. I'm bringing it every night. Bringing it every live stream. I wish RB's neighbor was Tobias Harris. You never know. Could be. Rudy going to knock down the first. 75-68. Thunder lead it. 6:30 to go. And the most important game of the series. Can the Thunder lock up 3-1 going home, or can the T-Wolves tie it? Williams turns, floats up, got it off the square. He's having a tremendous game. 6:15 to go here in the third. 3-ball again. Wow, what a knockdown. Alexander Walker coming alive for Minnesota. It's been the bench guys, honestly. Williams drives downhill again, floats it up this time, left it short. Halfway through the third. Here's the drive and the kick. McDaniels down to Gobert. He lays one up. Got it to fall. Got it to fall. Guys, let's get it to 300 likes. Can we do that? Can we get it to 300? Here we go again. 5:30 to play in the third. SGA one-on-one against McDaniels. Dumps it off. Isaiah Joe, the pump fake, the drive, downhill, high arcing float. Missed it. Hartenstein, the rebound. Williams, Wallace, corner. Isaiah Joe is trapped. 5 on the shot clock. Has to get a look. Crosses against Edwards. Poked away. Out of bounds and turned over. Back to Minnesota. Now the fans are getting into it. Anthony Edwards, surprisingly, has been absent in this game. 2 for 5 with 6 points. Can Anthony Edwards get going? Can he get going here? Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. We're almost halfway to 43.4. If you haven't yet, subscribe. Hit that sub button, man. Help us grow the family. 5 minutes to go here in the third. Edwards around a screen. Edwards against Wallace. DiVincenzo in the corner. Bang! Dante DiVincenzo makes it a 1-point game. Oh, we got a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We have a ball game. It's an 8-0 run. Just like that, the Wolves back in it. SGA, the stop and the start, the turn, the fade. Got it. What a shot. What a shot by gilgeous-alexander. Here we go. 79, 76. Alexander Walker again kicks. Dante, does he have another one? He does.
He's on fire.
He does. Tied up at 79. The Timberwolves bench is bailing out Edwards right now. Bailing them out. Ladies and gentlemen, drop the fires in the chat. We have a ball game. We have a ball game. What a ball game, man. This is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, 420 people in the live chat. Yo, let's go, man. Man, part of me feels happy for Dante, man. I didn't like Dante on the Knicks. I'm a Nova fan. I've always liked Dante. Couldn't like him on the Knicks. Dante, I'm happy for you, bro. You guys are new to the channel. Like the stream and subscribe to the channel. Can we get 51 more subs? Can we do it? Can we get 51 more? Let's go. Like the stream right now. We're on fire, man. Let's go. Let's go. Scott says, I'm locked in the basement. I live next door to a cemetery. All my neighbors. Wow. Wow. You guys are bringing some craziness in the chat tonight. Let's go. Let's go, man. Greg says, much better than ESPN and TNT. Can't stand the commentary. I prefer your commentary. Let's go, Greg. Let's go, Greg. Yeah. Let's freaking go. I apologize in advance if I've woken up your neighbors, but let's go. My neighbors are getting woken up. Guys, this is a game. This is a game. This is playoff basketball. This is what I've been waiting to see right here. This is what I've been waiting to see. It's crazy because Anthony Edwards has been a non-factor in this game. Same with Julius Randle. Yo, their bench is going crazy right now. 14 for Alexander Walker. 13 for DiVincenzo. Without that, man, the Wolves are toast. They're trying to save the series right now. They're trying to save the series. Once again, guys, if you want to become a channel member and get all the cool exclusive emojis, badges, and more, go ahead and hit the link pinned in the chat. Become a channel member. Support your boy on the grind. Also, join the Discord. Join the Discord. Join up on the Sixers server. Lots of people chatting in there, talking about everything, NBA and more. Holy smokes, man. Guys, now or never, man. It is now or never. Once you guys get in the Discord, go to the Sixers channel, man. Chop it up. Let's go. Oh, this is a game, man. This is a game. This is what I've been waiting for. Some excitement. Some excitement. 440 people in the chat right now. Guys, get it up to 300 likes. Get us there. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's go. Let's go. We got a bunch of Filipino viewers in the chat. Shout out to the Philippines. All right, man, here we go. Third quarter has been dominated the last two games now by Minnesota. SGA with a terrible shot somehow bounces right back to Chet. Here's the Thunder. Hands it off Caruso. This is where they had to put their big boy pants on. Caruso drives the lane, lost it. Out of bounds, going to stay with OKC. Look, this is the same thing that happened in the Denver series, except it was roles reversed. OKC is going to have to step up here and show that they are proven and experienced enough to win a game like this in the conference finals. Minnesota's trying to take it back right now. Caruso inbounds. Wallace turns, fades. Big time bucket out of Case and Wallace. It is 81-79. 3:50 to go here in the third. Here's DiVincenzo working against Wallace. Finds a double screen. He's going to go to his left. DiVincenzo drives the lane. Lost control of it. Poked it out. 2 on the shot clock. Reed, DiVincenzo, did he get it off? He did not. A shot clock violation. 3:33 to play in the third. 81-79. Every bucket, every possession matters. Knowing that your season could be on the line. Here's gilgeous-alexander. Drives, steps through, finds Caruso. Caruso back to SGA. They're playing up tight on him. Pesky defense. Alexander Walker having a big-time game off the bench. SGA trying to find space. Kicks to Caruso. Wide open for 3. Cha-ching! Caruso! Big-time shot out of Caruso. They needed that. Thunder trying to cool down Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker, one bouncer. Edwards cutting to the rack, finds DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement. Reed up to Alexander Walker. Does he have another one? Couldn't get it that time. His first missed 3 of the game, but the T-Wolves track it down. DiVincenzo into the block. Gobert gets poked away by Wallace. Here comes Case and Wallace. He's trapped at the top. Lou Dort with the rock. He drives with the left. Back to Wallace. Wallace to Caruso, and they slow it down. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Caruso, going to hand to SGA. SGA switched on to Alexander Walker. 3, 2, pull up for 3. Couldn't get it. Left it a tad short. And a timeout on the floor. Chris Finch wants something. He's talking to the ref, and we got a timeout, man. Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say it one more time. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Get us to 43.4. We need 50 more subs. Like the show. We need 70 more likes. Let's make an updated poll in the chat. 70% said yes. Hold on. We're going to make an updated poll. We're about to find out who's fraudulent up in here. Let's go, man. We got a ball game here in Minnesota. It's actually really nice to be on the outside of this because I saw someone earlier in the chat say, what if the Sixers were in this spot? I'll tell you what, man. I've never had the chance yet to stream the Sixers in the conference finals, but if they were, I would either have no voice, no pulse, or I would be losing my mind. Ladies and gentlemen, if the Sixers ever get in this spot, you just wait and see, man. These streams are going to be wild. It's actually kind of nice to be on the outside. I'm excited for the basketball game, but I don't have to emotionally invest in one of these teams. Let's go, man. Just amazes me. We got all these shadow watchers in here, man. Let's go. Putting you guys to the test. We had a turnover right then and there from Alexander Walker. Here's Chet Holmgren working against Naz Reid. Pushes him to the floor and slams it down with a tomahawk.
He's on fire.
Chet. He said, get big. Thunder on a 7-0 run of their own. 1:40 to play here in the third. That's a big-time bucket. 86-79. The drive and the spin. Walker again. Yo, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Believe he was also acquired in the Gobert trade. He is on fire tonight. He is on fire tonight. 16 points in 16 minutes. SGA got it again off balance. 88 to 81. SGA up to 27 on the evening. Anthony Edwards working against Caruso. Finds DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Edwards, the drive. He goes soaring with two hands and lays it in at the cup. Under a minute to play. SGA turns, spins, and offensive foul. Whew. If you're watching, hit the like button. Help a fellow baller out. That's what I'm saying, man. We're doing as many live streams as we can. Guys, we're doing these overtime for you guys. If you want us to keep streaming these games, hit that thumbs up. RB, do you ever rewatch your clip of the Kawhi Leonard 4 bouncer? Well, I was not on YouTube at that time, man. So there is no clip. There's no clip of me reacting to Kawhi's 4 bouncer. And I'm glad there isn't. 45 seconds here in the third quarter. Edwards going to drive, go through 2, and he was fouled. It's crazy because I actually started making videos right after that, to be honest, the next season. And the first one is good for Anthony Edwards. Yeah, I actually started making videos the next season after that. Thank you. And thankful. So the free throws are good. 88 to 85. Jalen Williams guarded by Anthony Edwards. Jalen Williams coming around a screen. Now he goes back the other way. 30 seconds to play here in the third. 3-ball. Cason Wallace. That one's off the mark. Minnie with a chance to tie. 3 seconds, separating game and shot clock. Edwards drives the lane, kicks it back. Randall for 3, no good. Thunder pick it up and they have a chance for 1. Here comes SGA, 10 seconds. SGA going to his left. SGA, oh, the hesitation, got it. He banked it in beautifully, perfectly touched off the window. And that'll give OKC a 5-point gap as we go to quarter number 4. Everything is on the line. One more quarter. 12 minutes to play. It is now or never. I feel like I'm getting riled up for this game, man. This is crazy. 450 people in the chat. Guys, how do we not have 300 likes yet, man? Like the stream, subscribe to the channel. We do this every single day. We're dropping videos. We're going live. We're giving you the coverage. Let's freaking go. Let's go. $2 super chat from our boy Riaz. He says, RB, do you have Ant as a top 3 or 5 player in the NBA? Top 3 or 5 player? No, not yet. One day, probably. Right now, though, nah. Top 5, nah, not yet. Not yet. Nas Reed's in Cancun. Yeah, Reed kind of disappeared again tonight. Him, Randall, and Edwards have been non-existent. Randall, Edwards, and Reed have been non-existent, which has been very surprising. Very surprising. And even with all of that, the Minnesota Timberwolves are getting a crazy punch from their bench. 16 out of Alexander Walker. 13 out of DiVincenzo. Wild. Wild stuff. All right, man. Drop your final score predictions in the chat. I know we did it earlier. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Final score predictions. I think at the beginning I said it would be 125 to 104. Don't know if it's going to be that. Let's go, man. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Timberwolves season is potentially on the line here. Can they get it done? The real question is, what will Chris Finch do? Will he stay with DiVincenzo and Alexander Walker? Will he stay with the hot hands, or does he go back to his main five? It's going to be a big decision here. Personally, if it was me, if I was coaching, I think you got to put the best lineup in the game. You rock the hot hand. That's what I would do. But what will a traditional coach do? Well, we'll wait and see. As for OKC, they need to really step it up defensively. They can't let the Wolves go on a quick run here. They're going to have to keep hitting their threes. And SGA's done a tremendous job of navigating through these double team looks and triple teams. Wolves are going to have to find a way to get it out of his hands. They're going to have to make somebody else beat them. Let's go. All right, man. 400 plus in the chat. I'm not reading the chat till we get to 300 likes. We're putting a ultimatum here. See how fast you guys start hitting the like button now, man. Trying to wake up the neighbors. Trying to piss them off. Chat is amazing tonight. Let's go. 110, 105, 125, 133, 115, 114, 115, 107, 115, 108. Good predictions, man. Let's go. Let's go. Now or never, man. Naz Reid flushes it home, driving the lane. It's a 3-point game. That's a good start if you're Minnesota. Will they leave Rudy Gobert in down the stretch? We'll see. He's going to rest for now. Tell you what, man. Every possession counts. Everything counts. Terrence Shannon Jr. is back in the game for Minnesota. The young buck providing a spark. Here's Cason Wallace. Here's Kenrich Williams trying to move. He lost it. Gets it back. Williams from Wallace for three. It's off. Shannon Jr. couldn't corral it. And Jalen Williams is there to scoop it in. A tough mistake by Minnesota. They're going to have to reduce the errors here in the fourth quarter. Alexander Walker with a tough finish. Couldn't get it to drop. Here's Julius Randle. Let's see if he can get going. Shannon through contact. He's fouled. Chris Finch is going to have to really play this by ear, man. Thunder right now, they're getting a lot of rest for SGA to start this fourth. Really good adjustment by Mark Dagnall to play Caruso a lot more in this second half. Hasn't gone that deep into his bench. You know, no Wiggins tonight, none of those guys. Isaiah Joe hasn't seen the floor here in the second half. See what happens. Shannon going to knock down the second, so it is a 3-point game again. Minnesota shooting 52% from the field. OKC at 47%. Here's Jalen Williams working against Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Kicks it over to Chet. Chet spots up and hits. Big-time shot for Chet Holmgren. 6-point lead for the Thunder. Walker dribbling. Driving off the spin, switches hands and finishes and flexes. Nickeil Alexander-Walker feeling himself out there. Man, what a game. 18 points in 19 minutes off the bench for Walker. Williams drives, and this time he's fouled. Let's go, guys. 40 more likes. Get us there. Get us there. We got a ball game, man. Definitely interesting right now. You know, we got Chet up against Naz Reid. No Gobert right now. No Hartenstein right now. First one at the line is sunk by Jalen Williams. 5-point game. Thunder look very calm. T-Wolves look very calm. T-Wolves know if they don't pull this out, it's going to be probably a similar outcome to last year, right? Gentleman's sweep, but see what they can do. A lot of game left to play. 97-91. Jalen Williams now with 24 on the night. 6-point game. Here's DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo from 27 feet. That one doesn't go. Reed gets the offensive rebound. And they reset. Shannon Jr. to DiVincenzo. Alexander Walker again. Are you kidding me?
He's on fire!
Nickeil Alexander Walker. That is the name to know tonight. 21 points off the bench. Here's a jumper from Williams. He answers back. We have a ball game here, man. Now it's feeling like the beginning of the playoffs where every game was just crazy close. Reed gonna drive and kick. Shannon Jr. around the screen. Dumps it out to the corner. Walker, the pump fake. Does he have another one? Too deep that time. And it is rebounded by OKC. 9:15 to go. Knowing the opportunity. Here's Williams. One-on-one against Naz Reid. Going through the legs. Step back for three. It's short. Chet taps it out. Thunder trying to save it. And Cason Wallace was smacked into the next dimension by Naz Reid. So a foul on the floor. And it is 99-94. Ball will stay with OKC in a fresh 14. Took a shot to the head right there. 480 people in the live chat right now, man. Guys, get us up to 300 likes. We should be there right now. Let's go. Like the show. Subscribe to the show. 41 more subs we need. Here's Chet Holmgren going to dribble. Drive. He was plucked. Picked his pocket. DiVincenzo. Edwards all the way. Lays it up. He blew it point blank, but DiVincenzo taps it in. 3-point game. Here's Jalen Williams. He drives down the lane, left it short, and the putback flush by Chet Holmgren.
He's on fire!
Chet has been sneaky good tonight. 17, 7, and 2 blocks. That's what they drafted him number 2 overall for. Here's DiVincenzo working against Chet. Going to drive, use a stiff arm. Kick it out. Corner 3. Randall, no good. Bounces right back to him. Floats it up. Missed it and fouled by Chet. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is crazy. This game is crazy. This is what I've been waiting for, man. This is how the games were at the beginning of the playoffs. Unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Guys, we just hit over 500 people in the live chat. Let's go. Drop 500s in the chat. Let's go. Guys, we need 30 more likes, man. Get us up to that big 300, man. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe button. Let's go. Let's go. Get us to 300, man. Get us to 300. I feel like I'm ready to run through a brick wall right now. If you guys are new to the show, I'm RB. I cover the 76ers. And I cover the NBA. Cover the Sixers all year long. We're a Philly-based channel, but we do a lot of streams like this one. Become a part of the community. Hit the subscribe button. We need 41 more. I know we have 40 people in this chat that haven't subbed yet, man. Don't be a fraud. Get some applause. What do we think, man? What do we think? Crazy game coming down to the wire. Coming down to the wire. Thunder shooting 41% from 3. Minnesota's at 40.6. Crazy game, man. Everything's close in this game. This is a playoff atmosphere tonight. Playoff atmosphere, man. Let's go. Let's go. 26 more, man. 26 more likes. 40 more subs. Come on, guys. Come on, man. Playoff Game Day live show. If you guys like these streams, you want us to keep doing them, support us, man. I feel like I'm ready to go out there and make a big time 3 right now. Man, could you imagine if this was the Sixers right now? I'd be losing my ish. I'm already feeling the intensity. I'm already feeling the pulse, man. Question is, who do the Wolves go to down the stretch? Who do the Wolves go to down the stretch, man? Anthony Edwards has been silent. Only 8 shot attempts for Ant. That's crazy. They're locking him up. Julius Randle, 1 for 6. Conley, 2 for 8. Yeah, I feel like you got to go to Alexander Walker, as crazy as it sounds. He's the hot hand. Let's go. Over 500 strong in the chat. You guys are awesome, man. Trying to piss off my neighbor, man. Trying to wake him up. We get the 300 likes, they're going to be mad. They're probably sleeping. Long weekend, getting ready for work tomorrow. They're going to be pissed if we wake them up. Let's go. I think they challenge us. Oh, so they actually overturned the call. Yet the Timberwolves have it. I don't know what they challenged. But anyway, Reed goes up, and this time he is fouled. That's going to be number 4 on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I don't even know what they challenged. Why did the Wolves still have it if the challenge was successful? Guys, I love playoffs, man. I love the playoffs. First one good for Naz Reid. Dude, I love the playoffs, man. Just the vibes, the intensity. Like, this is what you live for, man. Let's go. 10 more likes in the chat, man. 42 more subscribers. I know we can get there. Shai's got to be careful now. He's got 4 fouls. That could change everything. Shai's sitting in the corner now. Jalen Williams, J-Dub trying to take over against DiVincenzo behind the back. What a move. Drives down the lane. Steps back, finds Caruso under the rim, goes up, and a goaltend. Smacked by Naz Reid. It was on the rim, and it's going to be 2 points for Oklahoma City. 7:48 to go here in the 4th. 5-point game. Minnesota's season could be on the line. Edwards the drive and finally gets 1 to go. So right now it is SGA, Caruso, Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, and Cason Wallace. Thunder running a small ball lineup against McDaniels, Naz Reid, Alexander Walker, Edwards, and DiVincenzo. Here's a step back SGA. He drills it. It's back to a 5-point game. So no Hartenstein, no Gobert, no Conley. Interesting. And now the Wolves are going to get whistled for a foul. It's an offensive foul. And it's going to go right back to Oklahoma City. Let's go. Guys, we need 8 more likes in the chat. Who's it going to be? 8 more in the chat. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Fire us up, man. 20 turnovers now for Minnesota. Here's Chet. Does he have another three in him? He does!
He's on fire!
Chet Holmgren knocks down the big-time shot. It's an 8-point game. 20 on the night for Chet. 31 for SGA. Drop the 30s in the chat, man. Boy, oh boy. Guys, this is the series right here, man. This could be it. This could be it. Minnesota knows they need this game. They need this game. Thunder know that if they win this, they go back home up 3-1. Here we go, man. We got 300 likes in the chat. It is time to wake up the neighbors. Let's go! Yes, sir!
He's on fire!
Woo! Wake him up! Yes, sir! Wake him up! It is 11 p.m. at night. We are bringing the fire. We are bringing the energy. The chat is on fire. Drop those emojis. Drop those fires. Let's go. We got a game, baby. It is now or never. Playoff game day live show. This isn't even our team, and I'm pumped up. I'm pumped up. Who's it going to be? You got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander cooking. You got Chet Holmgren cooking. Jalen Williams cooking. And then for Minnesota, it's been the bench. It's been the explosion of the bench tonight, keeping them in this game. While Anthony Edwards is 4 for 10. Julius Randle's 1 for 7. Shoot, even Rudy Gobert's got 11 points. It's now or never. It's now or never. Guys, we need 38 more subscribers. Can we do it? 540 people in the chat. You guys are incredible. Welcome to the community. Thank you for being here. Even if you're not a Philly fan, and we primarily cover the Sixers, man, we welcome all fans of life. We welcome all fans across all fan bases. Let's go. Let's keep growing the community, man. What will the closing lineup be for Minnesota? Ant's going to be out there. Does he keep Rudy Gobert out there? Does he keep Rudy out there? McDaniels will be out there. It's got to be Walker. It's got to be DiVincenzo. See what he does. Time for a new poll. I want everybody that's watching this stream right now, I want you to go wake up your neighbors. I want you to knock on their door and wake them up. Shout out to the channel members. Yo, if you guys are a member in the chat, drop a member emoji so I can shout you out, man. All the members, appreciate you guys for going above and beyond to support us. You guys are the best, man. Here we go. 7 minutes to play. It's a 7-point game. 7's the lucky number. Here's Edwards dribbling, driving. Alexander Walker a 3. It's off the mark, but we have a foul. Who's it on? Looks like, is it on Minnesota? It's on Minnesota, apparently. It's on Anthony Edwards. Wow. What happened here? I don't know about that. Gave him a little slight tap, shove, maybe. Second on Edwards. He's going to have to wake up here in the fourth quarter. Here is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the MVP, working at the wing against Alexander Walker. Two guys who have had tremendous nights. Here's Chet for three again. It's short, but Wallace the rebound to Chet driving the lane. Nobody there to stop him. Chet goes freely into the rim. And here we go. 109 to 100. Here's a three ball from Ant. The answer. 6-point game. 700 people in the chat. Let's go. Guys, it is now or never. SGA going to drive downhill, goes up with it, and missed the layup. He missed the layup. Here come the Wolves. They lost it down the other end. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Chat started breaking, man. We got so many people in here. The chat started going nuts. Chat started going nuts, man. Here's DiVincenzo in the corner for three. Cha-ching! Shai Gilgeous-Alexander up top, working against Alexander Walker. Comes around his screen. Illegal screen. It's going the other way. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Guys, we started lagging. The neighbors probably started messing with the internet, man. They got mad. They got mad. We woke them up. Edwards wants another three. This time it's bounced out. Rebounded by the Thunder. Here we go. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Here's SGA working against Walker. Turns. Spins. SGA. 5 to play. Fades away. He got it. He got it. Sorry about the lag, guys. I think the neighbors got mad at us. 700 people in the chat. Let's go. Gobert off the pick, the roll. McDaniels, corner three. It's money! Guys, holy crap. Holy crap. What is going on, man? 2-point game. I can't believe it. 4:20 to play. Chet behind the back. Almost lost it. Picked it up. Down low. Caruso. Reverse lay. Got it. 4-point game. Guys, come on, like, subscribe, get us to 43.4. Let's go. 4 to play. Edwards around the screen. He kicks. Walker, who's been on fire, drives, floats it up, missed it. Not even close. SGA working against McDaniels now. 3:45 to go. Biggest game of the season. SGA working against Gobert. He's going through the legs, working. Driving, step back, crossover, does a split, lost the ball, Williams for three, bang! Bang! Oh my gosh! Oh my God! Yo! Yo! Oh my gosh, man. Yo, this game is crazy. This game is wild. Yeah, we have a lot of people in here that have not hit that sub button, man. Let's go. You guys want to comment in the chat? Hit that sub button. Let's go. Let's go. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Can't even sit down right now, man. Can't even sit down. This game is wild. This game is wild, man. It is a 7-point lead after a big-time shot out of J-Dub. Wow. Get us to 400 likes. Get us to 43.4. Let's go, man. You guys are the best. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. SGA almost did a full split. I don't even know how he did that. This is it right here, man. This is it right here. 3:20 to go in the fourth. The dribble, the drive. Ant lost it. Poked away by Caruso. Here come the Thunder. SGA again. Trying to help put it away. SGA. Lou Dort. Chet. Drives and spins. Gets doubled. Oppo corner. Caruso. SGA. Can't get it to go. Chet trying to pick it up. And a foul on Chet Holmgren. Wow, man. What a game, guys. What a game. Drop some fires in the chat. This game has been fire, man. Walker up to Edwards. 2:50 to play. Here's Edwards coming around a screen. McDaniels drives downhill, goes right past the defense, up and in. It is a 5-point ball game. 2:40 to go. SGA working against Gilgeous-Alexander Walker. What can the MVP do? He's going to cross. He's going to step back through the legs. Put it up from the nail. He's blocked. Blocked but fouled. They call a foul. Oh. Alexander Walker can't believe it. Looks like he got him on the wrist. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last time I'm going to say it, man. 600, 700, whatever we got in the chat right now. Like the show. Subscribe to the channel. Get us that 31 more subs, man. Let's go. Come on, guys. We've been live streaming as many games as we can. It's a lot of fun. Shout out to Banj in the chat. Play-by-play with JJ. What other members are in here, man? Busy B in the house. Rob in the house. Let's go. Who's going to get it done? Who is going to get it done? Great game here by the Thunder and the Wolves. SGA going to knock down a pair. 2:26 to play. Anthony Edwards. Tough game tonight. Can he rise up? Edwards going to drive the lane. Kicks out. DiVincenzo wide open. Knocks it through. 4-point game. 4-point game. Back and forth. Back and forth. 60 bench points now for Minnesota. More than half. Here's the jumper. J. Will got it. J-Dub off the bounce. Are you kidding? Relentlessness, man. He's up above 30. Drop the 30s for Jalen Williams, man. He's on fire. What a player. Drop the 30s in the chat for Jalen Williams. Alexander Walker can't answer. DiVincenzo gets the board. McDaniels. Alexander Walker drives the lane. Got it. Somehow rolled the ball around the fingertips of Chet Holmgren, and we're back to a 4-point game. Can the Thunder do it again? It's been SGA and Jalen Williams. Can they do it again? Jalen Williams for 3. Got it again. Are you kidding me? 34 and counting.
He's on fire.
34. McDaniels from the wing, drives all the way in, lays it off the bank. 5-point game. Wow. 1 minute to play. Fans on their feet. Anxiousness. Captivating the audience. They're chanting defense. Here's SGA. He drives the lane, turns, spins off a foot, can't get it to go, and Minnesota has it. Here comes Edwards against Caruso. Pushing him off with the right arm. McDaniels the drive and the spin against Chet. Blocked at the rim. Blocked at the rim. Chet with a massive block. Might be the play of the game.
He's on fire.
Yo, Chet Holmgren, man. Chet Holmgren, man. Wow. Wow. Dude, Chet has made some unreal defensive plays tonight. Now, this is playoff basketball, man. This is playoff basketball. Here's SGA, and SGA lost the inbound. He lost the inbound. Minnesota's got a chance. Edwards pull up three. Short again. Wolves with a second chance. Three. It's good. It's good. Are you kidding me? SGA has it. Are they fouling? They're not right now. They're not. 15 seconds. What are they doing? And they finally foul him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Bro.
Let's go.
Holy heck, bro. Oh my gosh. Dude, this game is wild, bro. First one good at the line for SGA, 124 to 121. 630 people in the chat. If you guys have not yet, like and subscribe. Get us those 30 more subs, man. Welcome in. What a stream. 124, 121. Thunder lead it. One more free throw coming up. And it is good from SGA. So a 4-point game. Timeout on the floor. 14 seconds to play. $5 super chat. Brian Pumper says the amount of ball watching from the Wolves defenders is mind-boggling, especially while guarding the best shooters. Yeah, no, I agree, man. Like, Jalen Williams has been on fire, but they're leaving him wide open. I don't know how they're not communicating like this, man. I don't know how they're not communicating that well. Crazy, man. Are we good in the chat, guys? Are we lagging at all? Let me know. Where's the chat at, man? 700 people in here. What's up, man? What's up? Drop a comment if you're in here rocking with us, man. Drop a comment in here if you're rocking with us. Let's go, man. Hit that sub button, man. We do this every game. What a game, man. Wow. What a game. Chet Holmgren, big time defensive plays late in this game. All right, man, here we go. Minnesota going to need a big-time shot and then a foul. They're going to give it to DiVincenzo. He's going to drive, go in, and he missed the layup. Gobert missed the layup again, and then this time he dunks it through. Smart by the Thunder not to foul. Thunder going to call a timeout here. 9 seconds to go. I might have taken the 3 there. I don't know why they took a 2. Because now, I mean, I guess they're going to hope and pray that they don't inbound it, but let's freaking go, man. $720 people in the house. You guys are amazing, bro. You guys are awesome. RB, Philly Take with RB, man. Support the show. Support the show, man. Welcome into the fam. Drop some fire emojis in the chat. Let's go. What a game, man. What a game, man. Shouts to the mods and the members. Hanging in here on the late night with us, man. SGA with 37 tonight. He had 31 in game 1, 38 in game 2, 14 in game 3, and he has 37 tonight. All right, man, let's see what happens here. Thunder have to inbound it. They do have a timeout. Foul will put them at the line. Thunder going to have to be solid here in this out of bounds. If not, they're going to have to call their last timeout. Caruso, Chet, SGA, Williams, and Dort. Caruso looking to inbound, and then they're going to call the timeout. They're going to call the timeout. They have to use it. They have to use it. Couldn't get it in. So now they're going to have to get it in. It is now or never, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Guys, subscribing to the show is completely free. Same thing with liking it, man. Help us push this through the algorithm. We have 850 people in the chat. Let's go, man. Guys, what will it be? What will it be? Ooh, I'm feeling the intensity, man. I'm feeling the adrenaline right now. I'm feeling the adrenaline right now, man. If you guys enjoy this game call, be sure to come back with us for the rest of the series and the NBA Finals. Oh, boy, here we go. We need 26 more, man. Hit that like, hit that sub. Here we go, man. Here we go. Will the Thunder be able to get it in? Will they be able to inbound this ball? They have no timeouts remaining. It's now or never. It is now or never. Terrence Shannon Jr. comes in for some defensive help for Minnesota. 9.9 seconds on the game clock. This could be the season for Minnesota. Caruso looking, going to find SGA. He gets trapped and then bumped. And SGA, the MVP, is going to the free throw line. Talk about pressure, man. He's 9 for 10 tonight, 37 points, 85% in the playoffs. First one is good. You want to talk about pressure, man. They're going to bring in Rudy Gobert? Why are they bringing in Rudy Gobert? I mean, I know they got to get the board, but why are they bringing in Gobert, man? They need shooters. They need shooters on the floor. Here's the second one. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. Are you kidding me? SGA missed the second, and it is a 3-point game. Oh, my God. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, 980 people in the chat right now. Yeah, we got 1,000 in the chat. We got 1,000 in the chat. Drop the 1Ks, man. Drop the 1Ks. Drop the 1Ks, man. Let's freaking go. It is now or never. It is now or never, man. Can the T-Wolves tie it? Who will it be? Will it be Ant? Will it be Randall? Or will it be Gilgeous-Alexander Walker? Will it be DiVincenzo? Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button. We need 20 more. 20 people. Let's go. 1,000 watching live, guys. I'm on the edge of my seat, man. No timeouts for either squad. 8 seconds to go. What will the Timberwolves do? Can they do it? Can they do it? It is now or never. Minnesota knows that this could be their season on the line. The SGA, Williams, Lou Dort, Cason Wallace, and Alex Caruso. They're going all small ball. Minnesota takes out Gobert. It'll be Naz Reid, Julius Randle, Anthony Edwards, Gilgeous-Alexander Walker, and Dante DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo trying to inbound it to Reid. Back to DiVincenzo. He was fouled. He was fouled. They had one to give. They had one to give, so they're going back to the out-of-bounds play. They're going to run the same play probably. 3-point game, 7.8 seconds to go. DiVincenzo inbounds to Reed, and he's fouled again. And this has been the Thunder plan all season. They have fouled up 3. It burned them in the Nuggets series in game 1. But the Thunder have stuck to the strategy. I don't personally agree with it. But they're going to foul up 3, and they're going to play the foul game here. They're going to play the foul game and hope that, as long as this 7 seconds takes, that it winds out, 1,100 people in the chat. Let's go, man. Guys, like the stream and subscribe to the channel. First one good for Naz Reid. Can we get 18 more subscribers? Let's do it. Hit that sub button, man. Welcome in. Rudy Gobert's going to come in. Will they miss the second one intentionally? That is the question. Or will they try to knock it down? I mean, you still have time. 7 seconds. It's going to be a lot harder, though. I mean, but I still think he's going to try to make this. Here's Naz Reid. Second one at the line, and it is good. So it is a 1-point game. SGA trying to get free. He does. SGA fouled by Alexander Walker. Now, SGA, who just missed one at the line on the previous trip, needs to make both. Otherwise, they could be in real trouble. Good way to get free there by SGA. Shout out to all the people watching, man. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are the best, man. 13 subs away now. Even I'm nervous right now. This is crazy. SGA at the line. The first one is good. 127, 125. 39 points, playoff career high. One more and he's got 40. Can SGA make it 40 on the night? Kenrick Williams comes in for some more size. Wonder where the heck Hartenstein is. Interesting that he's on the bench. Here's SGA. The second one is good. It's a 3-point ball game. Will they foul intentionally? 6 seconds to go. Caruso. And they do. They foul intentionally. So now Minnesota is going to have to try to miss the second one. They're going to have to try to make one and then miss. Hartenstein's checking back in. We got 1,300 in the chat. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We do this every single game. Welcome on in, man. Let's go. Let's go. Hit that sub button, man. We need 10 more. First one good for Anthony Edwards. Welcome into Philly Take with RB, man. Oh, my gosh. So the first one is good, and now they are going to have to try to miss and tap it in. Naz Reid, Rudy Gobert, await. Actually, they're going to take Reid off the floor and bring in Randall and put him down on the block. Could it be? It's now or never. Jay Will, the other Jay Will, in for OKC with Hartenstein trying to box out. Edwards going to miss intentionally. Thunder get the ball. SGA is... Was he fouled? They're going to say the ball went out of bounds with 1/10 of a second, and now they're going to have to review it. Are you kidding me? Talk about madness. Talk about madness. SGA was smart, and he just chucked it down the floor. He saw a tower and Rudy Gobert charging at him. A fan caught it out of bounds with 0.6 left. Oh my gosh. They're going to have 0.6 of a second. Yo, if they hit a half-court shot, I'm done. If they hit a half-court shot, they're going to have to adjust it, right? Back to 0.6. They're going to have to adjust it. Yo, we need 7 more subscribers, man. You're telling me nobody's hit that sub button? Hit that sub button. Let's go. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Are they not adjusting the clock? There was 0.6. Now the refs are going to talk it over again. I'm not going to lie, man. The intensity in this game is wild, bro. Chat, let's go. Drop some fires in here, man. This game is crazy. This game is crazy. Hit that sub button, man. Let's go. Hit the like button too, man. Oh my gosh. This game is wild. Now they're going to change it back to 0.3. Minnesota has 0.3. Yo, if they hit a half-court shot, bro, you got to get someone going downhill. Don't throw it down near the basket. You got to get someone coming downhill. Hey, what are you doing? Williams stole it. Was there a foul or is it over? It's over. It is over. The T-Wolves lose game 4. They just threw it up near the basket. I don't know why they didn't give it to somebody to shoot a half court. I know it would have been quick, but tough loss, and it feels like you're in the depths of defeat now. The game is officially over. The T-Wolves go down 128 to 126. How do you not put 0.6 back on? And why do you not give it to Edwards to try to just, do one of those little quick tosses? Wow. Wow. Should have been 0.6 on the clock. The Oklahoma City Thunder are 1 win away from the NBA Finals, and they continue to show resiliency and toughness. Yeah, you guys are right. With 0.3, they probably would not have been able to get it off. It would have had to been like a really quick, just push type of thing. But there should have been 0.6 on the clock, man. But yo, the Thunder, I've been saying it all playoffs. They've been my pick to go all the way. Toughness and resiliency, man. Thunder did not waver. They had a lot of opportunities to waver, but SGA, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren, you want to talk about a big 3. Holy crap. How many points did they have? 74 plus 21? Holy crap. 95? 95 points for the 3 of them? Wow. 95 points. 95 points between SGA, Chet, and Jalen Williams. That is incredible. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to all the new subs. Thank you to everybody who was rocking in here with us, man. Big time game. That was a lot of fun. That was one of the best playoff streams. That was fun. Yeah, Minnesota, man. I mean, they gave it their all. You get 23 out of Alexander Walker, 21 out of DiVincenzo. It's 44 off the bench right there, 2 players. Then you get 11 from Naz Reid. That's 55. And then you get 9 from Terrence Shannon in, 8 minutes? Probably should have played a little bit more, but you get 64 bench points, and you come up a bit short because, man, Anthony Edwards just had an off game. I know he was getting trapped and stuff, but, man, I mean, credit to the Thunder. They did a great job, but if I'm Anthony Edwards, I don't go out in this game with 13 shot attempts. You can't go out with 13 shot attempts. He only had, 2 in the first half? Jaden McDaniels had the most shots on the team. Randall goes 1 for 7. Again, credit the Thunder. Credit their defensive adjustments. But, I mean, that's a tough way to go out. Now, it's not officially over, but you're going back to OKC down 3-1. It has the aroma of a gentleman's sweep. The Thunder get away with playing the foul game at the end. I don't like the fouling up 3 thing, But I got to say this, man. And before I say this, once again, I want to just thank everybody. I know people are on their way out. If it's your first time watching this, man, consider hitting that sub button, becoming a part of the family. Join the Discord. Support us on all platforms, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. We are live reacting as the Thunder win 128-126. Here's my thoughts, man. You guys let me know. Do you agree or disagree? Do you think this win right here makes you confident that the Thunder are going to win it all? Because I'll be honest with you, that type of win from that young squad, like you saw the couple games they won in the Denver series, right? They were down 2-1. They came back in the fourth quarter. They played tough. Bro, they were resilient. That is the type of win. If they go on to win the finals, which I believe they will, I'm going to think about those 2 games in the Denver series. I'm going to think about this game tonight. You invest in these young 25-year-olds, 23-year-olds, right? And everybody's telling you they can't be experienced enough to know how to win in the playoffs. Well, guess what? 95 points between the big three. And down the stretch, they made play after play after play after play after play. Jalen Williams hitting big threes. 6 for 9 tonight. SGA hitting every shot in the book. Chet with a couple big-time defensive plays. They are resilient. They are tough. They gave up 41 in the fourth quarter, and they still won. Historically, they are good statistically, but man, they are resilient. When you watch that team, they just have an answer. I don't agree with the fouling up 3 thing, but they made it work, man. That is like a championship type of win. Like teams that have championship grit win those type of games. That is a big win, man. Anthony Edwards, man, I'm a big fan of Anthony Edwards. When I think about guys outside of the team that I cover and support that I really like watching, I really like watching Anthony Edwards. I do. But he has a lot. He's not there yet. He is so special as a player. But seeing what happened last year in the Western Conference Finals, tonight you got to look at Ant. I know he's only 23, but yo, you can't go out and put up 2 shots in the first half. You can't finish this game with 13 shot attempts. If Anthony Edwards had went out and went 5 for 30, well, at least he went out swinging, man. You're at home. You can't go out without a swing, man. Just wasn't his night, but man, talk about a bad time. I like Ant a lot. Even Rudy Gobert played okay tonight. But Ant still has a little ways to go. Ant has a little ways to go. He's got to learn about these big games. Top Shot Tesla gifting a Philly Take membership. Let's go! Wow. Guys, the Thunder are on fire, man. Thunder are good. They're a good team. They didn't even have to go that deep in their bench. They just have we've talked about it before, but the Thunder are building something special. They have all the leverage in the world. They have the draft picks. They have the young players to build around. When they have to make the tough decisions, they're going to be able to draft more players. We know that, right? But you can't teach talent and athleticism and all this stuff. Like you can't teach how, the big game moments. Like you just have to learn, and they are learning on the fly. They're learning how to close out these games. SGA, that's what an MVP does. Drops 40. 40. Crazy, man. Crazy. Jane, congratulations for getting a membership. Shout out to all the members. I appreciate the heck out of you guys. Thank you for supporting us. Like I said, we're going to keep giving more and more perks to the members. You guys are the best. But man. I mean, if I'm Anthony Edwards, like, Ant has these special moments.
Let's go.
Part of me feels a bit of joy watching the Thunder carry out what the Sixers wanted to carry out. You see what the Thunder are right now? This is exactly what Sam Hinkie's crazy ass would have done. Sam Hinkie would have built something like this if they had allowed him to do so. So in a way, think about the Thunder as carrying out the fallen Sixers plan. Like, bro, they are good. They're learning how to win on the fly. That was a tough game on the road. Hostile environment. And they get it done. They get it done, man. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. Whew. I don't know what else to say, man. Thunder big three. I mean, that's scary. And you know what's crazy? The Thunder are... I don't want to get ahead of myself. But the Thunder are going to be better next year. The Thunder have 3 first-round picks on their bench that haven't even played yet. Nikola Topic was supposed to be a lottery pick, or he was. They have Ousmane Deng on the bench, who obviously is not as good as the other players, but first-round lottery pick. Dylan Jones, AJ Mitchell. They have all these guys waiting on the bench. They have 7 first-round picks in the next 3 years. They are a monopoly. I thought where the Wolves lost this game, obviously down punch by punch, right? But they left a couple wide open threes when they shouldn't have. And simply put, the Thunder made more plays, man. I thought they out-hustled them down the end. And you got to give SGA credit because he had 40, 9, and 10 tonight. But SGA did not have a simple 40, 10, and 9 tonight. He was facing double teams the entire night. This is like some Joel Embiid stuff, man. And I know they play completely different games. Dude, he was seeing double teams the whole night. They kept overshadowing on SGA. That's why part of why they left shooters wide open, which they had no rotation help on the weak side. But, dude, SGA, man, that's a hell of a game. Heck of a game. He never got complacent. I said this in game 3. I said this after last game. SGA looked like he did not care in game 3. He was not aggressive. He did not attack at all. And tonight he came back and he was resilient. He kept punching, and he would not stop. That is a big-time game by SGA. That's why he's the MVP. $5 Super Chat. Brian Pumper says, this time, RB, I can't wait till we offload our antiques and build a team like OKC. It's a young man's game. No more 7'2" fossils and podcasters. Wow. 7'2" fossils and podcasters. Listen, man, you might be right. You might be right. It's starting to become a let's win with all of our guys on rookie contracts and a couple stars. I think it's starting to become that game, man. If the Thunder win, it definitely will be. But 7'2" fossils and podcasters is wild. You know, I saw a funny tweet yesterday. I want to know if you guys agree or disagree. Somebody said that for the Sixers to win the championship, they have to fleece a team in a Paul George trade.
Let's go.
They brought up the Pacers, who traded Paul George. They got Domantas Sabonis. They started to get better, and they reshaped their team, Oladipo. And then the Thunder traded Paul George, and they got 5 first-round picks, 2 pick swaps, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So they said for the cycle to continue, the Sixers are going to have to trade Paul George and fleece a team. You guys agree with that? Also, the Clippers, I know, have to be pulling their hair out. That is one of the worst trades of all time. I don't know whose trade is worse, Gobert or SGA trade. Gobert or Paul George trade. I don't know which one's worse. I don't know which one is worse. But I'll tell you what, man. SGA is special. And I know people are going to be talking about his fouls tonight. Oh, he had 14 free throws. Well, guess what? You know why he had 14 free throws tonight? Because he actually attacked the rim. People say the same thing about Joel Embiid. They say the same thing about whoever else, you know? They're getting hacked. That's why they got foul attempts. Last game, SGA, he didn't care. Like, he was just sitting on the perimeter chilling. That's why he didn't get any fouls. But if you're looking at anybody tonight, I mean, again, there's a lot of people to look at, but Anthony Edwards, I mean, I'm surprised. I think that's the best word I can use to explain my feelings on Ant tonight. I thought this was a legacy game for Ant. Like, I thought he was going out and shooting the ball 35 times. He just didn't. I mean, obviously the Thunder played good defense, but I don't know. A lot of deferring tonight. But you also got to credit the OKC defense. I thought Chet made a couple huge blocks in big moments. I thought SGA had a couple big-time plays. I mean, 2 steals for Dort, 2 for Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams was fantastic. He started off with like 13 points in the first half of the first quarter. Another hit. I mean, I'm so tired of Sam Presti, man. I'm jealous. That's what I am. This dude hits on every draft pick. Who the heck drafts a guy out of Santa Clara and he's dropping 34 in a playoff game? Ah, man. Shout out to OKC, man. Like I said, at this point, it's either Isaiah Joe or TJ McConnell. One of them have to get a ring, man. $5 super chat. Top Shot Tesla. Thank you so much for the love, man. He says the unique circumstances of Kawhi forcing Paul George to the Clippers set the Thunder up for a decade. You will never see a return like that again anytime soon. Well, I agree with you. It's a crazy return, Top Shot. But at the same time, I feel like every couple years a wild trade comes up, man. We just saw one last offseason, bro. Mikal Bridges for 5 first-round picks and pick swaps. Every couple of off seasons, we get a new crazy, chaotic trade that resets the market. And I feel like there's going to be more. Crazy, man. Crazy. Shout out to Busy B holding it down all night in the chat. Brian's been here all night with us.
Let's go.
Shout out to Play by Play with JJ, my guy. Shout out to Ban. Shout out to everybody who's been in here, man. Daytoven's been in here. You guys have been awesome tonight, man. Clint, thanks for being here. This is Steve Nash was from Santa Clara. Look, there's some guys that come out of Santa Clara, but it's been a while. I think they drafted another guy out of Santa Clara this year. Thunder just know what they're doing, man. Jalen Williams is so good. How the heck do you draft 2 Jalen Williams in the same draft and they both end up really good? One of them's obviously a bench player, but still, I mean, crazy. $5 super chat. Top Shot Tesla says, easy way to out yourself is not knowing ball, saying SGA is a grifter. He gets to the rim and the mid-range with ease. We all wanted to see less threes, LOL. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree. SGA plays a very smooth game. You know what it is? In my opinion, like the best way I can describe SGA, he's like sneaky smooth. You know what I mean? He doesn't drop 40 points looking like James Harden or Steph Curry or, I don't know, Lillard. You know what I mean? It's not flashy. It's not like, oh, dribble, through the legs, behind the back, step back 3. You know, step back 3, side step, crash into a guy, break your ankle, step back 3. He doesn't play that way. He just gets to his spots. It's very sneaky. It's very in groove. And he plays like a sneaky finesse game. You know? That's what I feel like. Maybe you guys disagree. But that's watching SGA, like people are like, oh, how does he keep getting the line? Like he just like slithers his way into the paint. He's a really good player, man. Now, there's a difference between a guy like SGA and a guy like Jalen Brunson. I know people are going to get mad. There's probably some Knicks fans in here. When I watch Jalen Brunson, man, like there's clips of Jalen Brunson like actively like flailing his arms trying to get a foul. Like I don't see SGA do that most of the time when he's not getting hacked. There was a few tonight. There was a couple. But most of them, he's drawing contact. Most of them, he is drawing contact. Whereas Brunson will sit there and flail his arms for 10 seconds when he's not even getting touched. Anyway, man, I'm just blabbing at this point. This was an awesome stream. We had 1,300 people at once in the chat. Incredible game. The Thunder continue to do it. I thought this was their gutsiest win of the playoffs. We could talk about game 4 and 5 of the Nuggets series. But, man, that is a huge win by the OKC Thunder. They now can taste it. They are one win away. If you're the Timberwolves, I know they're not going to go down without a fight, but that crowd is going to be rocking in OKC. Like, this is what they have been building up for. This is why Sam Presti put Al Horford in jail for 4 months of a season. For moments like this. My man Sam Presti literally traded for Al Horford from the Sixers, picked up a first-round draft pick, and told Al Horford, you are not playing until we trade you. And then traded him back to the Celtics. That's how insane that guy is. Anyway, shout out to the Thunder, man. Game 5 coming up on Wednesday night. We'll be back for that. Big time game tonight. A lot of fun. You guys are the best. Shout out to the mods. Scott, thanks for holding it down too, man. Shouts to the new members. What a game. What a game. Thunder get it done on the road. 128-126. Playoff Game Day live show. We give you the live stream coverage. Guys, we'll be dropping some videos the rest of the week. Sixers video coming tomorrow. We got a lot to say. Be sure to check it out. Have those notifications on. Shout out to the community, man. You guys are the best. Top Shot Tesla, $2 super chat. Al Horford died for this. Sam Hinkie died for these sins. We'll leave it on that. Have a good night, everybody. The process out. Good night.